Hello.
Hello.
What timing, Wes?
Then they get
all
you.
here.
I need to finish this.
Context.
And drinking Coke because my sugar feels low.
No context. We're good. Let's move on.
All right. Welcome everybody to episode 36 of Yeet for Initiative.
Hello. Kia ora.
Welcome. Kia ora. So yeah, we're gonna be doing the introductions for our four lovely cast members, and then our fifth, Kaylin, aka Cody, will be here in just a little bit. He is on his way. So until then,
Yes.
let's start it off up top with you.
On saying no mics.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
No mics.
Desktop audio.
It's good. It's coming through.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, can you hear us?
Hello?
Oh
She
yeah,
said
I was
no,
like,
it's
I'm
fine.
like,
You have us
everything's
muted?
fine. Everything's fine on this end.
It's fine.
She muted us.
I said
How
nothing.
dare you mute us? I'm kidding.
Odd. I said nothing. Never mind.
Hi guys, welcome. We miss
Hi,
you too,
Brad.
Odd. We miss you
We
too.
miss
Yeah,
you more.
this is gonna be a
Yeah.
weird, like,
No.
few weeks.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
All
It's
right.
okay. Story stuff. I already have a plan.
Yeah.
As I do. I'm not telling you, but I have one.
Feel free to tell us.
No, absolutely not.
Is there trauma
Oh,
involved?
I have a
Yes.
Of course, there's trauma involved.
I'm only here for the
April
trauma.
Fool!
I know.
trauma. This is a trauma
Aw.
pro place. We endorse the trauma.
Pour one out for the trauma.
Hi, guys.
Oh
Hi.
yeah, so a bit. I need to do this quick because the bit I'm about to do it has a time. I can hear my niece here. Almost said her name. I'm trying not to say her name on streams. Well, Tyson is he's on a boat. You can't see the boat. He's currently standing on the boat. He found an angle. Hi, I'm Tyson. I'm the male. Hello. Oh guys, this is my niece.
Hello.
Hi.
What
Hi.
timing? Happy
Aw,
Easter.
she's so pretty. She's grown so much.
She has. Yeah, I'll see you soon. They're doing like a
Oh my
scavenger hunt.
goodness.
Oh, that's
So,
cute.
so I'm doing this while we do my intro because I have something I need to give her soon, and it's the thing about to pass down to whoever. No, I'm passed tomorrow. I'm Tyson. I am the male-footed Goliath of the group. Tyson's made all the wrongs along the way, but he tries to correct them. But he is the rightful king of Brayden, which we've kind of ascended away from on. I assume it's a 7 Seas shore. I've messed up the quote. Someone please go. The 7 Seas. I'm gonna go 7 Seas. He's Can we name the boat King Tyson afterwards, or whatever they call, like, you know, the boat name? Like, you know how Bonus has got like a boat sort of name, but he's not a boat. He's a warlock.
What's happening here?
What? I'm confused. Steve?
You want to
You know,
name the boat
like
Tyson?
how. Yeah, name the boat Tyson. Like, you know how.
The king. Oh man.
Oh,
the king and his big head. Naming this boat.
Yeah,
after
for real.
us.
Yeah.
Talk about
I-
an eco.
that's
I think
me.
we should name
Tyson,
it
NZ Stephen F. I'm also Stephen. Ayo, I actually need to BRB. So I'm going to drop the. I actually want to pass it to my. Right?
Okay. Am I going?
This is my niece's egg that I'm about to give her. Oh,
Aw.
I'm phasing out the thing. This way?
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. Yeah. And I
There
think
you
you're
go.
going the right way as well. Okay.
My niece is going to get angered that I've given this to you,
Yeah.
but.
Okay. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, I got it. I think I got it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Oh. All right. Bye. All right. So look, it turned into a nondescript cola from Galaxy's Edge.
Meh.
I miss Disneyland so much, guys. Anyways, hi guys, I'm Nisa or Nizareth in chat. I'm going to go ahead and drop here's my emote. Alright. That is me in chat, and I play our residential half-elven rogue, Avenir Elsbein, who is an arcane trickster, so she knows a thing or two about magic. Thanks to Katrin, who, because of story, had a narrative exit, but can't wait to see what happens. Totally no trauma at all.
None.
There's absolutely
Yeah.
no trauma.
I will say I really like the beach bed going on in
The
Steven's
beach
right.
it seems so relaxing. It just
Mhm.
seems like the best thing to be in right now. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it on my end. yeah, can't wait to see what the session has in store tonight.
Yay.
Me too.
Yeah. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pass off the nondescript cola from Galaxy's Edge over to Joey.
Okay.
Joey, you got it?
Thank you. I got it.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, what? This belongs in the trash.
Oh my gosh. It's bold and brash.
Hi, guys. Hi, I'm Joey. I play Dr. Boneless. Hold on, let me put something in the chat.
Joey, I love you for that, just for the record.
That's me. I'm in the chat. Megastar 9 in chat and most other places. I have an extra 9 in some places. This one's only Megastar with 1 9 because I accidentally took Megastar 99 and then forgot my password for that one, so I had to make a new one.
Lore.
And then yeah, so I'm Dr. Boneless, Deep Gnome Warlock, Small Man.
Oh, you are boneless. I was looking for you.
And I did want to say that I have not addressed this in past episodes, but Dr. Boneless is heavily inspired by the Boneless character of Courtney Miller in Try Not to Laugh. So, and I because I was afraid that people thought I might have stolen that. I didn't. I know it's heavily inspired.
Oh dear. Okay, you spinned it into something that's unique. So.
Yeah, that's me. Katie, do you want the bold and brash?
The good. Is
which
that
way do I-
Squidward? That's not Squidward. Never mind.
You're giving Katie your trash.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay.
One man's
Wait,
trash
can I
is
give you
another
mine?
man's
Oh, we can't hear
treasure.
you, Katie, if you're talking.
I have mine if you
One
want to
man's
take
trash, you set aflame.
Ah.
mine. Hoya. Wait, is it a
Wait.
candle one?
It is a candle. It's
that-
about
Oh,
time.
and not a candle, a dice candle.
No, it's just a regular candle.
Oh, okay, because
Oh.
couple people got the little fancy one.
Isn't
No,
that from
this is a
Anthropology?
volcano candle.
Yeah,
candle.
the volcano candle from Anthropology.
Yes, it smells so good. I recently cleaned my office and now I'm a whole mood. So,
Yes.
There, 10 out of 10.
hi, I'm Katie. I play Jade, the barbarian
You
Goliath.
sound so calm, and then once everyone knows the
Thank you.
character, it's like, what? This is a flip.
Calm. Yeah, no, it's Friday and it's not 80 degrees, even though it's very warm. I have my candle, I have my margarita. I'm ready to bash things tonight. Hopefully, Wes, we get to bash things.
Who knows?
One of
Uh,
Wait, I do.
Wes.
Oh no, he gonna give us a bash.
dropping Jade in the chat
Hey.
because she has her own emote. Yay!
Yeah.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Oh, we decided while you were gone, Steven, that we're not naming the boat Tyson.
Yeah. Sorry, it was a team effort.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I have
Sorry.
raged.
Yeah,
Dang.
Australians don't get to name the boat.
What the
Yeah.
is this?
I am one of them now. All right, I'll pass to Wes. Wes, you want a candle?
Sure.
If he suggested this, drop it on his head. Let the wax.
careful.
I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. I realized that I'm
wait.
like
There we go. All right, I got it.
he's gonna hit me.
It's my ADHD medicine. Yay!
Yay!
Helps me focus so I can write. Welcome, guys, to Yeet for Initiative, episode 36. Time to set sail.
Name it Edgar.
Oh my gosh, Chad is
I
naming
got
it
me
Edgar.
a Chrysler. It's
Yes,
The
yes.
SS Edgar.
about to
You?
set
How do you know the boat doesn't already have a name?
Because
Oh,
you don't
true.
get to
Careful.
name the boat. We do.
Yeah,
What?
SS Tyson had a ring to it before.
Wouldn't the
I got
captain name the
overthrown.
boat? Whoever
Who
owns
gave
the
you
boat?
authority?
Nah.
Look at us, we're the captain. now.
It's
We're
our
the
tours.
captain
The
now.
audience gets to name the boat, of course.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe they do. Just
Trauma
maybe.
llama.
SS trauma.
SS trauma.
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 All right. Well, yeah. So we're gonna do a little like Q&A sort of deal for the time being while we wait for Cody. So if anybody has any questions or anything like that, well, let's first
Even
off.
if it's
Yeah, I was gonna say first off, thank you, Steven, for subscribing for 14 months in a row. Thank you to
Yay.
Christy Michelle for subscribing with Prime for 12 months, and thank you to Starry Light Girl for subscribing for 13 months. Thank you all
Yay.
so very much.
should we?
Yeah.
Oh, it was 19 months. Oh, 14-month streak, but 9 to like.
Mhm.
Was it 14 or 19? Would
14
you like
months
us
in a
to
row.
answer? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I got we've got
Shilana?
Jelana Faye. Well, I'm just gonna say Faye. Thank you,
Zelana.
Faye, for subscribing
Hello.
for 9 months. Thank you, thank
Welcome
you,
to
thank
the sub club.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome.
Would you like us to answer as our like character? Would you like to like
Oh.
ask?
Oh my gosh.
Odd.
Both.
Yeah. Odd has the first question. Question for the players: is mayonnaise an instrument?
Anything can be an instrument if you just put your mind to it. Like this lamp
Relish
that's
is not
lighting
an
me up.
instrument
Instrument
either.
Oh no, you can't see the lamp. It's getting this thing.
It might cause you to be an instrument.
Oh my dog.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, wait. Actually, yeah. I think Laura has a point. I think last week was 36.
Yeah, you made a mistake, Wes.
Did I?
Ooh.
37.
Joey's coming in hot.
37 then. Thank you.
Coming in
Yeah,
with the
37.
spice.
I will never hesitate to tell Wes when he's made a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a few times you thought I made a mistake, but I didn't.
Oh yeah, I
But
realized.
there's
it's
been plenty
phrasing
of times where you have made a mistake and I have pointed it out.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Odd
alright.
has a point. We lost count. Remember when this is gonna be a one shot, you guys?
What?
Realistically, looking back, even if I had just done what I planned to do, you guys turned it into like a 20 shot, so...
True.
Because I
Hope
did,
you
like,
didn't
I designed
spoil
all of
the
Anders.
Saying
Like,
goodbye to-
the dungeon and everything.
Oh, guys, I have a debate question.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I am a firm believer in the fact that cheesecake is a pie.
It is a pie. We talked about this, didn't we?
Wait, what? Cheesecake? But it's
Cheesecake is
It's
not
a-
cake.
But
We
What-
it's
just
got-
had this conversation. Wait, this is
Cake.
confusing me.
'cause-
It's not a cake, and I don't think it's a
No.
pie either.
but it is.
No, it
it
is a
counts
pie.
in the category of pie. It's got a crust and then it has a filling.
if it's
Anything that you put into a crust is a pie.
if it's not cake, then why is cake at the end of the name? Why is not
Okay.
Well,
cheese block?
whoever named it made a mistake.
Slice.
All I gotta say is they named it
Slice.
wrong by putting cheese in it at all.
No.
Do you not like cheesecake, Wes? Are you?
No, I do not like
not
cheesecake.
elite?
I do not
Oh,
like
that
cheesecake.
is
cheesecake.
really
Love
unfortunate.
cheesecake.
That's gonna
for
be
you.
an awkward trip when I'm over there. Oh wait, the Cheesecake Factory's gone. Oh.
No, it's still around.
No.
That was a mistake that I was told. That was
Someone
that was
in-
wrong.
okay.
That was wrong information.
Someone in the chat named Legend of Katie says,
Oh,
what's
who's
your
that?
favorite NPC and why?"
They seem
Ah.
nice.
What happened? What was
I'm
said?
so confused.
Who was everyone's favorite NPC and why? That's actually a really good question. Yeah. Well,
Um,
I know.
Is
I have a
that
feeling
a
I know what
doubt?
yours is, Katie.
I doubt you could guess. It's
No, man.
super obscure.
It's
Is it Grace?
I don't know who that is.
yeah.
Oh my god! Someone throw a train at Jade. I'm kidding.
I like the teen lover boy. He was funny.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was fun. That was fun to play.
Bakery
I have
Boy.
to say my favorite is Ducat, just because of the character development. We were able to witness that, so
Yeah. See, mine was gonna like jokingly be Grace, like although she was like our go-to. I think mine had to be, yeah, Ducat, because he was a roller coaster of a character.
We hated his guts.
And
in
the
beginning.
turntables.
Yeah, how the turntables indeed. Hey, Wes, which one is your favorite NPC and why is it Edgar?
Ha. You know, I like a lot of my NPCs. You know, the husband and wife were fun, the old couple. I really like Ducat was a lot of fun. I had fun doing the drunk Ducat when you guys got kind of stuck in Anders. And yeah, I do really like Edgar. I feel like he has very strong opinions about stuff, and he has no qualms about talking about them. I did really like the kid in the cart though that gave Tyson a bunch of crap.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, and I was about to fight him. Like, fight me, you little
Yeah, you challenged a like teenager to a fight, King Tyson, and he just kind of
Tyson
looked at
had-
you.
I do like. I think Arturus is fun.
Yeah.
Oh
Arturus.
man, every time you do a
Arturus.
tourist last week, I couldn't stop laughing. Just I can hear the Destiny 2 character, Varix. I can hear that, but then I hear you keep doing the voice. I'm like, it's like you're hearing angry Varix. You don't hear him angry. I'm like, this is funny shizzle. Almost
It's
did the
a
word.
fun voice to do.
I also like Tira. She was nice to me.
Oh, Tira.
Do you have any other
Oh, yeah.
characters, guys?
I do not like Arturus.
You don't like a tourist?
No.
Why?
You want to bonk him?
Because I don't like his voice. I think that he is so shady that it's like his level of shady I would still never want to trust. But I do.
Whoops, that one.
Ugh. I just don't like him.
Hey, trust me, I'm sure he doesn't like this situation at all. He's having to leave behind a lot of valuable supplies because of you guys and the people that you brought.
I mean,
Or the
Tyson
greater
is
good.
invaluable.
Yeah, but as you probably have been able to guess, Arturus' greater good is how much money he has in his coffers.
Yeah.
And
Wes, that's
saying.
anti-Semitic.
What?
gosh.
That's a good
on-
question. What is an opposite character? So we've got our favorites. So Katie, your opposite would be Taurus. What is everyone else's least favorite character
Least favorite. I don't know.
that
if
you
I
want to
have a
fight?
least favorite.
Obviously not like character, what like the story themselves, but who do you want to fight? Mine's obviously straight up Jaden because story.
Yeah,
Um,
we have no idea.
Mine is my patron. He's a jerk.
eh,
You want to fight him? Fight me.
Your Dr. Bonus just explodes for some reason when you get.
He
It's
fought
like,
to
oh,
win
that
me.
was weird. How'd that happen?
weird.
Odd, you already know my favorite NPC. Come on. Come on.
Mhm.
Come on. But
The boy you won't be seeing for a little while.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Katie's
I thought
gonna miss the
about
boyfriend.
I thought about it. I was like, oh man, could I go on like a friendternity leave with Odd just for the
Come
next
back.
couple of weeks, just to be like, because there's no Edgar.
I need to swim back.
long distance relationship.
Much
There's
with
Cody.
Edgar. Hey, Cody.
Cody.
Hey.
I can't really say which character I want to fight yet because there's not a whole lot yet that's revealed, but I do have a certain person. Cody!
Cody.
Sorry, I know I'm late. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Don't even
Oh,
worry about it.
6:30 on the dot.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I literally got caught by a train. I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
Oh.
Words of-
Thank you for
what's his
subscribing
name?
for 13 months, Robbie G. Sorry for interrupting.
Hey.
In the words of that dude from Grand Theft Auto, all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. I forgot the dude that said that in that game, but you just had to follow the train and then speed past it and hope it doesn't stop you.
And for those of
And
you
your
who have never
tracks.
experienced Ohio trains, they are the worst.
I have actually.
How
If
wrong
anyone
are those?
has experienced the 5 freeway on a Friday at noon, don't.
Yep. Or the 405 ever.
405 is
4 or
awful.
5 in general.
I had traffic from Six Flags to Commerce Casino.
Ooh.
Glad I never
Oh.
experienced
The worst
any of this
thing ever.
American traffic.
Why were you by Six Flags?
Well, because I was coming down from Fresno.
Oh.
All right,
And
whose
4 or 5 in
backstory
general.
am I having the most fun with? Ooh, that's a question
That's a
from
good
Odd. You know,
That's a good
I
one.
really like everyone's backstory. Is the thing. Like, I have fun writing everyone's trauma. I mean,
It's like asking
backstory.
who's your favorite child?
Yeah, no,
Right.
exactly. Yeah, no. Like, every single person's story that I've written, I've had a blast with because I'm like, helping to develop the character a little bit. Where they came from, what they experienced, things that the character doesn't know about. So really the most rewarding part is writing something for people and then having those memories acted out and seeing the players' reactions to them, to the things that they had no idea about and that they're playing the character. So yeah, why don't you my brain is just completely blank. Did you intro yourself, Cody?
I did not.
Go ahead, do that, and then we will hop on in.
So yeah, hi everyone. Sorry for the lateness, but I had to work, unfortunately, despite telling my boss that I didn't want to work on Fridays, but it's okay. I am Cody, or Ziochu in chat, and I will be playing our half-elven cleric ranger, Kalen Vesteris, a mystery to a lot of people because he doesn't like to share a lot about himself. But he's starting to open up a little bit, and I look forward to seeing the party's reactions to some of the things that I have planned, and I look forward to seeing what Wes has planned for my character, because I've pretty much given him free reign of the character, and I'm allowing him to do basically whatever he wants with the character. So it's fun. It's very fun to not know a lot of the things that are going to be happening, and I look forward to learning. So yeah, I'm
Yes.
ready to play. I mean, let's...
I'm very thankful that everybody has kind of given me free reign with their characters. You know, for example, in the backstories, you find out that Dr. Boneless wasn't originally a deep gnome.
Yeah.
That was a cool.
That was
twist
pretty cool.
That I
That was
loved.
very cool.
So yeah, why don't we hop in there?
Let's do
Oh, I
it.
have an idea to send to you if this will actually work its through. I'm going to write it down and send it to you after.
I just want to say real quick before we jump in, it's really rewarding to see how you, Wes, have just been able to breathe life into our characters in a completely different way, and just being able to like give our characters that much more depth, even when it's stuff that we haven't even thought of. So kudos to you.
Thank
for
you.
You
doing
really
Yay.
gave a lot of
Whoa!
a lot of
Mama just donated $106.69. Presses button for trauma. Thank you very, very
Hey,
much,
trauma.
Mama.
Thank you, Mama,
Mama.
so much.
We
Trauma
are
button.
a third of the way there, plus 69 cents. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
All
Thank you
right.
guys so much. All right, shall we?
And without
Let's
further
do it.
ado, let's go ahead and hop back in. The last time we left off, you guys had separated from Edgar, Ryak, and, surprisingly, from Katrin. Edgar and Ryak had formed some sort of plan that involved the illusion magic she used. And to that end, asked her to stay behind to help out. You went through a very intense dungeon filled with creatures, and you found that there was a section of the castle accessible by tunnels that you did not previously know existed. And it just so happened to connect to the original set of tunnels that you had been using for years. You went to Arturus and found that they were about to leave, and you joined them on the ship. So there is where we pick up the campaign. You've left behind 2 of your friends and 1 of your allies, and are boarding a ship and you don't even know where it's going. So that is where we're going to pick it up right now. Hey, Lady Livegood donated $9.31 to the player memory, canceling out the 69, starting the 69 war. I mean,
Catherine, we've talked about this.
well done,
I-
well done.
I've accepted this at this point.
So,
I'm only kidding.
one at a time, you all go up the ramp onto the ship. And you notice that there were some crewmates that are pretty upset about having to drag some of these heavy crates back off. And they kind of just stare at you, waiting for you to pass before taking some more of them down.
I had a steer in response to that. Mine was, "F off." Like, that's my first response, like, oh, come on. It's people we're saving.
Yeah,
Dr. Boneless is still sad because he misses Cajun.
and Avenir is still like patting his back. Like, I know that feeling.
Kalen's off on his own because he doesn't want anybody to know that he actually cares about somebody and he's missing Katrin.
What a tsundere.
So all of you walk up the ramp and start looking around. There's crewmates walking around, and just as you get on top of the bridge, you see the last of the refugees being led into the hold below deck. Now, yeah, there. So you have Arturus standing around looking at things with his arms crossed, and he's just kind of grumbling to himself a little bit. But he looks like himself. He is no longer in a Goliath form. And there happen to be a few other people just walking around the ship, doing various things, getting the sails ready to set to head out onto the ocean. What do you guys do?
I want to go up to Arturus and ask him where we're going.
I was actually
gonna do the
gonna
same thing too.
Okay,
like,
should
hey,
we
shady
RP
dude.
that, Wes?
What? Yeah.
Can we RP that? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna go. Cause is Arturus wearing robes?
Yeah.
Elf garb. I'm gonna go up to him and do like a little kid where I like tug on his robes.
Are we there yet?
Arturus.
What do you want?
Where are we going?
Is
When are we
that
gonna get there?
Is that really a concern right now?
It's a simple question. Gives a simple answer, Mr. Big Elf Man. Where are we going?
Out of character, changeling, not elf. Changeling.
Yeah, he's a
sorry.
changeling.
Changeling Man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Very well. If you wish to know, then bring forth your cohorts, and I shall tell you all at once. I do not want to have to repeat myself.
Arturus, sorry, I'm a little uncultured. I got cultured in many things. Can you explain what that means? I am a simple Goliath.
What are you asking about?
Oh, it was
Tyson?
actually the word you were saying before. I actually don't know what that means.
Basically.
So I'm
just-
also asking
Which
a character.
word?
What was the word that you said before?
Cohorts?
You said bring forth something, and I actually don't know what.
Oh.
that-
Oh, cohorts.
Like
Your-
teammates,
your-
your friends.
Oh,
Your
okay.
Your compatriots.
Friends. Okay. Yeah, I was like, is it an object? I don't know if we have that object.
No, it's just an old timey word for your squad.
Pretty much.
What?
Cohorts.
All right. So who's not here currently? Avenir and Tyson, you came with me already.
Yeah.
You're there. So we
I
need to
walked
go.
off.
So we gotta go find Kaylin and Jade. So
Please don't walk the plank, guys.
Avenir,
Tyson needs-
Avenir, my sweet girl, you go find your boyfriend.
Avenir freezes when Dr. Boneless says that. He's just
Boyfriend?
Go on.
What have I missed? It's only been a few days.
Like, she turns around to find Kaylin, but you see her cheeks turn beet red. Without saying another word, she goes over and try to
Bye
find
bye. And then Tyson, come with me. Let's go get your girlfriend.
What? What is this? MTV?
That's
Do me a favor,
Matchmaker,
Jade. I need you to
make me a
roll per
match.
perception to
Fine.
see if you hear
Fine.
that.
Oh
Do
no.
I want to hear it though?
I don't know.
That's the question.
Dr.
First
Bo,
person getting.
It's only a 12.
12.
She doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, you at a 12, you can decide whether or not Jade hears.
I feel like this is the first person that's gonna get like told to walk the plank. Like, doctor, no. Why?
Good
What did
thing
you?
Dr. Boneless was captain of the swim team.
Yeah, right.
I forgot about that.
I will say I think the patron might be enjoying the chaos. So
Yeah,
Really?
take it over.
All right, Tyson, let's go find Jade. All right, so Avenir, you want to RP? You're finding Kaylin.
yeah, basically, like, do I find Kaylin? Like,
I mean, he's not
did he go
really.
far?
He's not far. He's just kind of leaning up against the nearby wall, but like out of eyesight.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I see Kaylin, Avenir's still a little flustered by what Dr. Boneless said, so she's not making any eye contact with Kaylin. It's not like, Kaylin,
Yes.
we need to go talk to Alturus. We need to find out where we're going.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to interact with him while on this ship, but I suppose we can.
All right, come with me. And I just turn around, still not making any eye contact with him.
and then yeah, I'll just like push myself off the wall, and just like kind of like raise an eyebrow, like trying to figure out what's going on, and then it would. I would say he would click in his head, but he lived in isolation for so long that he just like not brushes it off and just like whatever, and then walks on.
All right, now me and Tyson are gonna go find Jade. So, Jade, where did you go?
Somewhere away from the rest of you.
Okay, so does
After
that mean me and Tyson get to explore?
Let me. I'll just say how the ship is. So it's a pretty large ship. As you walk up, you know, it's about the ship from the water to the actual railing that goes around the ship. It's about 15 feet. So it's actually pretty. This is a very large ship.
I'm imagining, what is that ship from Disneyland?
A
The
pirate ship.
one.
Oh,
What is it?
Black
It's got
Pearl?
a
The
name.
Not
the Black Pearl.
Tom Sawyer Iron?
Mark Twain.
The
Mark Twain.
No, that's the white one. What's the pirate one called?
The Black Pearl.
Yes, the Black Pearl.
R Twain.
No, the one. No, I'm looking this up. Hold on.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
sorry.
anyway, we'll continue. So you've got two very large sails, one in the middle of the ship and one at the back. It's made of pretty nice wood. This ship looks like it's probably been used for probably about 5 years. So as for a ship, it's actually in really good condition. And up some stairs, there is a steering wheel for the ship. And there looks to be a guy kind of wearing some fancy captain's clothes, ordering people around.
The Columbia. The ship is called the Columbia.
Currently, the sails are tied up, and the anchor has been dropped to hold it in position.
Oh, we're not moving?
No?
No.
Oh, I thought we had already started.
Nope.
Okay. Well, so can we do a perception check to see if we spot Jade anywhere?
Well, it depends on where Jay would have gone. You could have gone. So there's the captain's cabin right below the steering wheel. There's the upper level where the steering wheel is and the second mast. And there's below decks where a lot of the other passengers have been, passengers and cargo have been put.
Jade would look for the most solitude she could find and not want to be with anyone, especially the other prisoner passenger people.
Solitude is going to definitely be a little hard to find right now. So the most barren place void of people would be up near the captain's wheel, because there's no reason for really that anybody would need to be up there right now.
Then I would go there.
Okay. So you're up by the steering wheel, and you can from there you can actually look out on the ocean along the coast of Raiden.
Okay. So do we know she's up there?
I mean, it would be pretty apparent. You could see somebody up there. It's not like there's no hiding spaces up there.
Okay. All right, Tyson, I see her. She's up by the wheel. Let's go. So we walk and we take the stairs up to the steering wheel, and we spot Jade. And then I want to like turn to Tyson and be like, Tyson, pick me up so I can get to the top of the steering wheel and act like I'm steering.
Okay, Doctor. I lift him up like he's my child.
And I'm gonna take the steering wheel and just be like, yar.
Ye are.
Yar.
Ye are.
Yar, shiver me timbers, hoist the sails.
Shiver me timbers there, lads.
What else do pirates say? On
Quarkety planky.
walk the plank, poop deck, starboard.
Are you just saying those things?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
so a
yeah.
few crew members are just gonna look at you like really strange, shake their heads, and like keep doing what they're doing. They're like tying up ropes, making sure everything's ready, and moving the last few crates into position and tying them down on the deck.
Okay. All right. Okay, Tyson, you can let me down now.
All right, Doctor.
All right. So we're gonna
Alright.
turn around and go grab Jade. Excuse me, Miss Jade.
What?
We have to go talk to our tourist for a second.
Why?
He won't tell me. I don't know why. It's not like I can't tell the rest of you where we're going. but he wants to tell all of us at once where we're going, so he doesn't have to repeat himself. It'll only take a couple seconds.
And this isn't something that the king can handle on his own?
What? No, I said he wants Arturus.
I don't care what Arturus wants.
Okay, then don't come. We'll tell you later.
Great.
Okay, bye. Have fun up here. All right, so Tyson and I are gonna leave.
That was a nice trip. Let's go back to Arturus in that case. I'm sure we can just tell her later, Doctor.
Yeah.
Jade does that thing where she's like, ugh, crap, I was a little too mean to Dr. Boneless, and I like Dr. Boneless. So, like...
The new fan of the
I
fan
did
club.
save your life last week, so
I
yeah.
know.
That's true.
So
Regret.
There was a moment when she
realizes...
swooned over him.
Jade realizes she was a bit harsh, but she's going through some stuff,
Yeah.
and she'll wait for Dr. Boneless and Tyson to be out of sight, but then follow behind.
No, Edgar. I did that 100%.
Dr. Boneless understands that Jade's going through some things.
I can feel that Kate is about to yeet something into my direction.
She's going through it.
I'm gonna
Alright,
throw
so-
it through the camera up to you.
A cactus hits me.
All
Oh,
the
you
way
see
to
it's above me.
Australia.
She's in on it now too.
All right, so we're all at Arturus. Okay, buddy, tell us where we're going. We're all here like you wanted.
Very well. And he kind of gets a smirk on his face. Like, he knows that that people are not going to like this, and that's the kind of look he gives you. We are going to Mithros, a pirate town 40 miles up the coast from Braden. And Jade would know about this town, and it is pretty much a lawless city full of scoundrels and home to an assortment of races and creatures. It is
bugger.
not a place where any of these refugees should probably be going.
Oh my God, we're going to Tortuga.
Tortuga!
We're going to Tortuga.
Tortuga!
I
Yeah.
don't know where what it is, but hey.
My new favorite NPC is Jack Sparrow.
Oh, it's from that movie? Oh no. I've seen that film.
Tortuga.
We're going to Tortuga. Okay, Jade.
Great.
Tuca.
Questions?
So wait, say the place's name again one more time.
Mithros.
Mithros. Okay. How long is it gonna take? You said 14 miles. How
It
many
is
miles?
No, I did not say 14 miles. I
You say
said
40?
40 miles.
Oh, excuse me, misheard. So 40 miles. Is that gonna? How many days is that gonna take us?
That should only take us one full day of sailing.
That is
If
taking
the
into the
winds
count of the
are
wind.
kind.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Okay. And so our the passengers that we took on this boat, they'll be safer there?
I don't know about that. If you want to ask any more specific questions about Mithros, I would direct you to Captain Pierce.
Alrighty.
Why?
That's all we were needed for.
Yes, he just wanted us all here so we could.
I wanted to make sure that none of you would come up to me one by one and ask me ridiculous questions.
I had no intention of holding a conversation with you, so if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way.
Dr. Boneless is offended for being called ridiculous. He asked
Then
you
with
a
that, we'll turn to leave.
Dr. Boneless, he asks questions, but they're logical. Like, you didn't tell us where we were going earlier, big buddy. This is in character. Arturus, you didn't tell us where we were going earlier, so you can't call me ridiculous, and I am sick of this treatment, so you can either tell us where
Gonna go on strike.
you can
I
either tell
am
us where we're
sick
going
of
and
having
not.
to leave my valuables for your refugees.
Okay.
Non-paying refugees.
Oh, I'm
might
sorry
I
you had to
add.
leave your valuables behind. We left our friends.
Yeah.
Your
It says a little bit more about
friends.
you than it does about us.
Your
but-
friends chose to stay. You did not leave them. They left you.
Well, let me tell you one thing, Artorias. If we didn't take these refugees in, your valuables wouldn't be a thing because you would be dead.
And why would that be?
Because they would all be undead and ransacking Brayden right now.
As you may notice, we are leaving Brayden, as was always the plan. Regardless if the undead were to sack the city today, I would not be there.
I didn't say that it was going to be today, did I?
No,
It would have
I
already
suppose you
happened.
did not.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving.
Okay. Now, Arturus,
What?
aside from all of the details, and as much as we are appreciative of you taking in our refugees, we are adults as you are. There is no difference. You can keep this high and mighty attitude, and we can keep having this dynamic, or you can quit it, and we can enjoy the boat.
When you say we are all adults, Kaylin yells from across the distance, "Speak for yourself!"
You're like 100. Shut up.
I'm 19!
19 in elf years is different.
I'm
semantics.
19 in human years!
It's
Semantics.
not helping. his own
Okay, I
cause.
didn't know that. I thought 19 in elf years was different. Anyway,
okay.
Like
Semantics, anyways.
207.
And just under his breath, you hear, "And you are supposed to save Brayden. I may have gotten the bad end of this deal."
perception check. Did I hear that? I'm about to go off on this boy. I am an adult, and he's gonna treat me like one.
And Avenir just sees Dr. Boneless all fired up, and she's just gonna let
Let it
Arturus have
happen.
it. She's just here to see and just come into terms if things get too far.
And
Here, what
don't worry, little one. I will enjoy my boat ride in the captain's cabin. You will
we
all
were just
be
going
in
there.
the hold. And he
Okay.
just struts off, walks into the captain's cabin, closes the door, and you hear the latch
Oh, I
lock.
didn't get to
Wow.
ask my.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
wait,
never mind.
wait, I can wreck on that. If you want to ask something,
Okay,
go
yeah,
for
I
it.
was gonna ask. Yeah, I was
So
gonna wait
as
until,
he's
like, all
walking
this-
away,
Yeah, I ask. So, Altaurus, you know of how the Goliaths are all stationed all around Brayden?
yes.
Do you know like a rough estimate of how far away they are from this pirate town that you call Mephris?
Excuse me? We are leaving Brayden. I have already said that we will be sailing for 40 miles along the coast.
Oh, I do understand that, Arturus. We all have an objective with this
Yes.
ride on your boat that you've let us stay on. You're dropping off your goods, and we're on an event. We're on a trip to find the nearest Goliath area because we need a lot of people, which means
you are speaking of the tribes in the mountains.
yes, the tribes. Yeah, those guys. Yes.
Well,
I wasn't really fairly told about the
the
town we're going
mountain
to.
range is a very large place. It should only be about half a day's journey by horseback from Mithros. But I cannot guarantee you will find anyone,
Why would you say that?
because the Goliaths that stayed in the mountains do not like being disturbed, especially since the treaty between Brayden and the tribes was broken by Jaden.
Of course, he broke it. Thank you for the information, Arturus. I
And
appreciate it.
by the way, they think
Yeah?
he is you. And he kind of gives you just a little smirk and then walks to the cabin.
Wait, before he does,
Yeah.
Arturus, might I remind you that the captain's quarters are for the person of highest ranking upon the ship. Are you forgetting something?
No, I am not. I am the one who has hired this ship, and this ship is not Brayden property.
You are in the presence of a king.
And he just kind of smirks and looks directly at you, Jade. He is not the king yet. And then
And you're not
turns.
the sole trader yet. You wanna play this game, Taurus?
You better watch your tone, Tyson. If you would like me to continue to provide support, remember, without my help, Brayden will fall. And then he turns and he walks and he locks the door.
Someone throw a
Wow.
brick at him.
Can we kill
I
him?
appreciate that.
Can we kill
Can
him?
we sink just the?
I don't know if that
the
would go
captain's
so
quarters?
well, but I mean, you guys can do whatever you want.
I don't know, Wes. You're really not giving me a choice here. The disrespect.
And the disrespect. Oh no! Alturus got heated overboard.
Oh no!
Suddenly,
no.
just the captain's
no.
punch, but the whole
We
boat
lost
was
all
fine.
tourists to the storm.
Unfortunately, Alturus wasn't the captain of the swim team.
The
Uh-oh.
whole boat was fine, just not the captain's quarters. It sunk somehow. Just the whole boat was fine, just the captain's quarters. Just like, how did it go? Well,
Somehow, I guess there was
story
a hole
happened.
in the captain's quarters or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
His last
So
words were,
weird.
"Damn it!"
No, his last words were.
Anyway, so we continue on.
But
Anyway.
after this all plays out, Tyson says to almost said Katie because I looked at Katie's name on the thing. I said to Jade, thank you for the backup there. I do appreciate that. I know we're still not on full talking terms, but your support is appreciative. I know there's a lot of history that has made our friendship very estranged, but thank you.
I would hope that the future King of Tyson could hold his own in
King of
regards to the captain's quarters. What?
Jesus,
What did you
he's
say?
been
King of
roasted
Brayden.
twice.
You're
King
thinking
of
of
Brayden.
Tyson.
King of
King of
Brayden!
Tyson.
Oh, dang. Well, that's all he is to Jade.
Oh.
I mean, that's fair. He's the
So-
the only person he's the king of right now is
It's
him.
Tyson.
Hold my drink.
Man.
I'm about to
Oh,
sink this ship.
Jade's true feelings come out.
Yeah, for real.
We just
All
make
right.
that
He's
canon.
still not letting go that he.
All right, everyone, get ready to make way.
Is that the captain?
This is the captain. He's yelling.
Ooh, a captain.
Raise the plank and start raising the anchor. Greetings, lot. I've heard somewhat about you from the captain approaches you. He's wearing like this blue jacket. Kind of goes, it's like a long coat, like probably 20 buttons going up. He looks really fancy. His hair is slicked back. He's got like dirty blonde hair that's going back. He's got just a little bit of stubble going on, and his skin is he's pretty tan. He's seen some. He's been on a ship a lot, so
So would you say maybe like this? Just my brow down.
yeah, probably about
Hey,
that.
it's
Hey.
gonna be Kaylin's new crush.
Oh, Caitlin's
Sonic.
nowhere to be seen.
Oh, okay, never mind. But still, calling it right now. Once you meet the captain, oh boy.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Pierce.
Nice to meet you, Pierce.
Captain Pierce. Nice to meet
It
you.
is Captain. So, do you know much about our destination?
No, we were about to ask you that.
Well, and he kind of smiles. Mithros is my hometown. I grew up there. So if you have any questions about getting around or people you need to see for supplies, you let me know.
Okay.
Captain.
Yeah.
So you say this is your hometown. How? So you obviously can see the people that we've boarded with us, the
Yes.
refugees.
Yes,
How-
sorry, lot.
Yeah. well,
Yeah. How safe are they going to be in this town? Because we've been told it's a pirate's town.
And he kind of like looks at the ground. Look, I'm paid to take you and the cargo to Mithros, but I'll just say this: those people aren't going to last long there.
Okay. Well, since you know the place so well, do you know any place where we could house them? Hotel, someone that we can trust?
Or
I
any...
told
I
Chicago.
know many people who can be trusted if you have the right amount of coin.
I have fire.
Avenir
much?
takes out the bag and just kind of like peers. And it's like, I think we should be fine.
And he looks directly at he looks in the bag and looks directly at you. He's like, "You did hear that I said I grew up in Mithros, right? So first thing you're gonna need to do is stop flashing your money around like a bleeding idiot."
Oh no, I was like, it was just Avenir that just.
Oh, okay. I thought you like showed it to
no,
him.
No.
Okay. Yeah, because like when you say you open the bag and like look in.
Sorry, clarification. It was just Avenir that just looked in.
And yeah, we're gonna roll a dice real quick because you did do that right in front of him.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Note to self: don't flash your money around.
Yeah.
Yep, noted.
Probably next time you talk about money, don't check your wallet.
If you even touch your wallet, the pickpocketers will know.
Avenir's just gonna sheepishly close.
Or
her
no,
knapsack
if this
back.
50
That's
cents
a little
goes
bit
missing.
of free advice from Mithros. Trust me, if it's valuable on your person and you're not paying attention, it will be stolen.
Noted.
Do you know of any place where we could take these people? They've been through a whole lot, and we want to make sure that they're getting someplace where they can feel a little bit more comfortable.
Look, there's a few inns that I can recommend, but with that many people, it's going to be costly. Very costly. Especially given the fact that they don't have any supplies of their own.
Wonderful. Is
Are
there
there
any? I mean, could we do favors instead for the innkeepers? We're very good at favors.
You could, indeed. There are people that would pay you for the services, but from what I was told by Arturus, kind of a nasty fellow,
Just a bit.
you are all on a bit of a time crunch.
Yeah,
That we
yeah,
are.
yeah.
So, Mithros is a great place to make coin if you need it. But we'll just say that some of the tasks might be a little out of your way.
Okay. Do you have any other worthy advice?
Are there any nearby towns that we can direct?
Near Mithros? No. People tend to avoid the area unless they're hiding from the law.
Lovely.
Sounds like the perfect place for us.
Well, it might be. I'm not quite sure about any of you. But, and he kind of like looks at the group. You're an odd lot. You'll fit in perfect. Especially you. And he points to you, Avenir.
What makes you say that?
I can spot a skilled thief from a mile away. A survival trait from growing up in Mithros.
I know a thing or two.
Anyway, I've got to get prepared to launch, but have a safe journey. We have some food and water down below decks, but it's going to be stretched a little thin with all of the extra passengers.
That's okay.
Before the captain leaves, Avenir's just gonna ask, Captain,
Yes.
are there anything we should know about magic healers in Mithros?
Are you trying to learn magic, or
Is it outlawed? Is it encouraged? Or is there any place that we can potentially get magic items?
at the
or
word
scrolls?
outlawed, he kind of like just laughs. Outlawed. There are no laws in Mithros.
We're going to Tortuga.
The
Oh,
Tortuga.
do you know any vendors or any shopkeepers that do offer magical items?
Or
And
anyone
supplies,
we
of course.
anyone
Plenty.
we should avoid.
Plenty of places smuggle and deal in magical artifacts. Pretty much anything that can be bought, sold, and stolen, they have it in Mithros. But just be careful, some of these vendors will upsell you or straight up lie about what you're getting. It will take a keen eye to spot something that's real.
That's why we have dice.
I think I think we should be fine. And she gives a little wink about like, you know, being a skilled thief. It's like we have our ways.
Thank you for your time, Captain. I'm sure you have a lot of duties to attend to, and we would like to go check on our refugees.
Very well. Get ready to make sail!
Dr. Boneless is keenly listening to everything the captain is saying so that he can learn how to speak captain.
All right. Hard to port! Unfurl the sails!
Sails port.
Oh.
And you hear the anchor being like raised up around this crank wheel, and all of a sudden the ship lurches forward just a little bit as the wind catches the sails as they are released and tied down, and you guys start out onto the open ocean.
Yay! Wee! Can Dr. Boneless go to the front of the boat and do I'm flying?
Titanic.
You absolutely can do that if you would like to.
Wow! Wonderful! Yay! Okay, here I go. All
I
right.
just see
Here
Dr.
I go
Bones just
flying
dart
again.
towards.
No, you don't see him. You see a poof.
I need you to
That's what I'm
tell. I
saying.
need you to tell me what you're doing, though.
I'm going to. I mean, I am. You said the deck wasn't crazily crowded, so.
I mean, right now. There's a lot of crew members like adjusting the sails, moving things around, making sure that they're turned into the wind.
Okay, so Dr. Boneless is gonna take the quickest route up to the front of the boat.
Okay. And what do you do when you get there?
I'm flying.
So do you climb up onto the rail and do that, or are you just standing near the front behind
I don't
the
want
rail?
to climb up too far onto the rail because I'm afraid he's gonna fall. And then
Yeah, I'm like in the comedic sense. I'm just thinking someone's gonna Jonah Loma you off the edge, just tackle you, just like, oof, and then
Yeah.
there goes Dr. Boneless.
I don't want
Just
to
a little-
I don't want to get crushed by the boat. So I'm gonna go like as far up to the front as I can without getting on anything that isn't stable.
All right. So yeah, you climb up a little bit, and you just kind of like there's like a in between on the railings. You put your feet there and like put your arms out, and the wind starts to blow into your face and makes your clothes flutter around a little bit.
Oh, does that feel good?
I mean,
Do I
does
get
it-
inspiration?
Would that feel good to Dr. Boneless? You don't get an inspiration for that.
Yeah.
I give inspirations out for like cool stuff.
We already got inspiration the last episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last-
you got
Good.
inspiration.
Can I have another
Yeah.
one?
You can only hold
Not how
one,
this
right?
works.
That's how that works.
No. You keep inspiration until you use it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
What
it's
do we
kept
use it
until you use it.
Yeah, inspiration like adds an extra little bit to a roll.
Yeah.
An extra dice.
Okay.
Wes, just for timekeeping things, is this another day? Like what time of day is it? Is this the next day from?
So you guys went out at night through
Right.
the caverns and that sort of stuff, and then you met our tourists. So it's still technically the same day you guys were in the warehouse, but it is night. It's like early morning now.
Okay. So,
Okay.
but this is the day after like the Lich and then seeking refuge at Augustus.
Yes, but you
Okay,
guys
thank
haven't
you.
slept yet.
Okay.
So
But the sun is starting to come up on the horizon.
I had my moment, so let's go check on the refugees.
It's the doctor.
Yes.
Do I see you come back, Doctor?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I
You-
went to the front of the boat. It's nice up there. The view is really nice, and the wind's really nice, and the salt spray is really good for your skin and your hair.
I see that on your face, the Doctor. It's good to know you're having a good time despite the predicament we're in.
Yeah.
Should we go see how our companions are doing downstairs?
Yeah.
Are you coming as well? And you too, Jade? Is Kaylin, are you near us? Or are you
Kaylin
still-
left.
No, he's off on his own. I would say that he's kind of like off by a railing off in the distance, like just looking out at the ocean.
Okay.
I feel like Jade would be doing the same, but like
In a different
awkwardly
place.
close to Kaylin, where it's like it's just awkward that the both of them are trying to find alone time, but they're next to each other.
They're 5 feet apart.
Yeah.
Two bros.
Jade-
Chilling
Jade
on the
and Kaylin-
boat.
Jade and Kaylin are having separate moments right next to each other.
Yeah.
5 feet apart because they're introverts.
Yeah, you see Avnir just jotting down the date and everything just for timekeeping's sake, and then she closes the journal. It's like, all right, let's go downstairs.
Yeah, we can get the others later. Just fill them in.
So the 3 of us are
They
gonna
probably
go
just won't get time.
downstairs then.
Yeah.
I'll let them brew. They'll come around. And then, right, shall we go?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go. Doctor, do you want to jump on my back, or are you gonna walk the way down there?
I can walk.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go downstairs and check on the refugees.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you guys go down the dark staircase, and underneath there is like some very dimly lit lanterns swinging back and forth in the waves. It's, you know, for those of you who can see in the dark, this is, you know, it's fine. But for Tyson, it's pretty dark down here. You wouldn't want to get into a fight down here, for sure.
Yeah.
Is
the
that
friggin'
foreshadowing
lights
I hear?
No. I'm just saying, like, that is, you got to kind of glance into the darkness. It's, like, you can see figures moving around, but seeing a specific person's face is going to be kind of hard.
Best be no vampires down there.
So
You want
did
vampires?
the-
I mean, I can write those in.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry. I had to. That weather. What happened today?
Don't give the DM ideas.
We
Did
already have undead. We already have our plates full.
do the refugees react to us coming down there?
It's moving. Just like that. Just.
As
Oh my
as you
God.
walk down, a lot of them are like in these like there's like triple cots stacked to the ceiling, and people are like, you know, bunk beds kind of, and
Right.
people are like kind of passed out. There's a few people that are like shivering a little bit. It's kind of cold down here. They only have like little tiny thin blankets. It's not exactly, you know, premium living down here.
Is
Tyson, if he takes his armor off, can they provide some kind of warmth? Since
No.
they'll be like,
I mean,
okay,
it's metal
gonna-
armor. It's not really that wouldn't be very comfortable to put on somebody as a blanket.
oh, it might actually crush
That's
them. Never
true,
mind.
Yeah, it
As you
would
were.
probably break their legs.
Here's some warmth. My leg.
Yeah.
My leg.
So yeah, I mean, as you're walking through, there's a few people that are still up. If you'd like to talk to them, you know, there's about 30 refugees down there. Or actually, there's a little more than 30 refugees because, in addition to the ones you brought, there's also the prisoners you saved from from the
Oh,
dungeon.
that's true.
Yeah.
We did that.
Tyson
Yeah.
heads towards the nearest one he can see in his peripheral vision that he can see before, like, it's just pitch black, can't see much stuff. Hi there, are you doing okay?
Yes, we're doing fine, thank you. And he like puts his hand. I can't see you. I recognize your voice though. Who's there?
Tyson. And Tyson kind of kneels down a bit more so they can kind of
and he
feel his
like
face.
kind of reels back a little bit. We're doing fine. It's a little hard to. Most of us, and he kind of like breathes. Most of us have never been out on the open sea, so.
Oh, they're sick. Yikes.
to have, like, little sick bags.
Do they have
Little
any
sick bags to his gives him.
Alka-Seltzer?
Yeah, I don't think ye old Alka-Seltzer is a thing.
The old Alka-Seltzer hasn't been invented yet.
Flop, flop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Ye old Pepto-Bismol.
That's
Okay.
fair enough. I've only been on a few ships myself. The best way is just kind of sway with it and forget you're on a boat that's currently underwater. But other than that, you're all holding up. We wanted to check on you guys before we all go to rest as well.
We're all very thankful for what you and your friends did, but do you know where we're headed? They never told us.
That's the part we're still working out of what we will do once we hit the lands. We're heading towards a place called Mefros. It's
And he, like, immediately you see his eyes, like, open. Methos?
I know. Yeah, I know. I know it's very alarming. You've probably heard of it. We're trying to figure out a way to keep you all safe. That as much as we have an objective once we hit the lands, your safety is also paramount to us.
And he just kind of like pauses for a second. There must be a different Mithros. You don't mean the town of malice and murder.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's
Like-
not good.
The
Unfortunately,
pirate
Avenir,
town.
like Avenir and Dr. Bollinger are still like with Tyson. And
Yeah,
in
you're
this
with me.
conversation, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's can you help me here, F? Try and sell the town.
Yeah. Avenir's gonna crouch down to eye level with the refugee.
Yeah, he's sitting on the bottom
Okay.
bunk.
Yeah, so she's gonna crouch down to the eye contact. It's like, yes, unfortunately, that Mithros, but we're gonna do everything we can to have you guys safe.
And he
We're
just kind of like
trying to
looks at
figure
you like confused. Have you not heard the stories of Mithros?
We're aware of Mithros, but as of now, it's the best option compared to Brayden. right
Back in
now.
Brayden is
And he
not-
like takes a breath. You're right. I'm sorry. It's we've been through a lot already, and we thought we were headed to safety.
We've taken that into consideration. Don't worry. We're trying to find. We talked to the captain, so we'll definitely get some more information out of him and find a place and a person that we can trust to house you. And
Can
Dr. Boneless is
Can
gonna
you trust
take.
the captain?
That's kind of all we got. Dr. Boneless is gonna take out a potion and just like. Would it help his motion sickness at all?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name. What was your name there? Okay,
This
so
is
it's
the
someone
same
else.
guy you guys talked to in the basement.
Video.
Oh, okay. I won't know his name. Could you? Was it Layden?
Honestly, I'll be 100% honest with you right now. I don't remember.
Oh.
Hey,
Layden, yeah,
Nisa,
it's
thank you,
Layden.
Nisa donated $25 for the player memory. Thank you very much, Nisa.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
See, that did good.
All
Yeah,
right.
honestly, I don't remember the guy's name either. And Caleb,
Yeah,
and
we're
you're
the ones
the
who
ones
talked
that
to him.
talked
Yeah,
Layden. Yeah.
he like you guys wanted to talk to refugees. He's gonna be your talking to person. I apologize for not
Okay.
remembering the name. Layden.
No,
Oh,
it's
good.
fine.
Yeah, Layden. All right. Sorry, I didn't quite your name. What was that? What was your name?
Oh, it's Layden.
Nice to meet you, Layden. Tyson. We're
And he kind of
Okay,
like
we're
looks
here.
up at you like you're crazy.
Just,
I know.
just trust
Long
us, Layden.
story. It's a long story. A lot's happened since you've met me, and there's a lot more that happened beforehand. But all you need to know is that we're
He-
here to keep you safe.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you. You know that's the name of the terrible king, right? You might want to change that.
Unfortunately, I can't. I was born with it. His name's actually Jaden, but remember that for next time. Whenever someone says Tyson, and think of the name Jaden, and that Tyson's actually a nice guy. Unless I was gonna like just make a joke, like a callback to that bloody kid. Unless like things hit the fan. But generally, I'm a nice guy. I would hope. I hope.
He's just like he's like you're saying all this and he's just looking at you very confused like
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, Layden. Do you
Yeah.
have anything you need? We've been told there is limited, but we've got food, water. We've got some rations among us that I'm sure some of our people will give if there's.
They were nice enough to
conversation.
pass out some jerky and some water. It's more food than many of us have had in a while.
I'm sorry to hear that, Layden. I know that there's not much I can say from being in a position I'm in, but once hopefully things go back to normal, you can come back to Brayden where it will be safe and sound.
I don't mean any offense, but I truly wish to never see that city again.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, Tyson just inside like, you bitch.
my kingdom.
Can
It's
you
my
really
kingdom,
blame
man.
him, Steve?
I
Yeah,
know.
seriously, can you?
No.
He has been through some
Tyson's
ish.
crying on the inside.
Yeah, there's that like that emote where it's smiling, but there's that like single tear.
Yeah.
He's that emote.
Yeah.
Well, Layden, we're trying our best to find you a good place to stay in this, what we've learned is not a cool place. So just enjoy or try your best to enjoy the boat ride. I think if you maybe rest a little bit, eyes closed, and just like try to forget that you're on a boat, maybe that might help you with your motion sickness. But we're trying our best here, so just try not to be super worried.
We're doing our
Leave
best.
leave the worry to us, and if you have anything you need to ask, just find me or one of these two, or the others that you would have seen before. Just find one of us, and we'll be happy to help you.
For now, I think I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
Yeah, best of luck with that, Layden.
And he nods and then like lays down and pulls over the thin cover.
And I was imagining him just lying down and from
no.
the boat trip.
With that, Avner's gonna turn to Tyson. It's like, we haven't slept either.
It's been a while. We've only had those little naps along the way.
Sleep sounds
Cheers.
really good right now. As she like kind of
It does.
Like.
Yeah. Oh, ready to find the others. I'm gonna
Unless
need
you-
a good rest.
Unless you guys want to go around and get more information, I'm gonna go.
It wouldn't hurt. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to find more info before we hit the hay.
Well, if you guys.
We've got a long day ahead of us.
Yeah. So,
I think-
we're all staying in like there as well.
In the
right?
same headquarters, right?
But
What's up?
we're staying like the area that we're in. Right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
with the
You,
refugees.
Same
there
headquarters?
will be like a little area that you guys can sleep in. The cots all look like they're taken, but there is like kind of a space on the floor in the back near the supplies that you guys could probably set up.
Decots. But,
Careful.
yeah, Avenir
Maybe.
is gonna like part ways from the group, and she takes her bedroll blanket out, and just like makes herself at home, on the floor, and just pieces out.
All right.
Can Tyson see his mum there in the room, or is she on the deck?
It's so you in the darkness. It's hard to see. So Avenir, you would have seen her. And you would see her. She's actually going around offering water and food to the refugees.
Oh, what a good mum.
Good
a
queen
mom.
energy.
My queen.
Yeah. Immediately when you guys went up the deck, she went downstairs to check on people. Like
Aw.
first thing.
Would have
Yeah.
Avenir like crossed paths with her at all?
I mean, maybe while you were passing by, you would have seen out of the corner of your eye. So you could say something to her if you want. But yeah, she's
Alright.
down there.
Yeah, like when I see her and I pass by her, it's like, you doing alright, Your Highness?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. I'm just making sure that all of these people are taken care of. It's terrible what happened to them in our home.
We're gonna do everything we can to make things right. We'll say, even though Tyson has told us a thing or two of the situation that you guys have been separated, you did a very fine job raising your son.
And she smiles. I very much appreciate that, and I wish I could take the credit. However, the two people who I think had the most influence on him are gone. And she kind of just looks a little sad.
With that, Avenir just replies, well, at least with that, both of their spirits live on through him.
And she nods. And Jade.
You as well.
Her mother was his caretaker for most of his life. At least the life he lived in Braden. Thank you, Mama, for donating $34.69.
Nice.
Thank you,
I
thank
was
you,
so
thank you.
blinded myself.
So now we're at 169.69. Thank you, thank you.
Did I
Perfect.
type it in properly? Because I don't know what I typed. I'm
did.
now seeing just. I looked at the light bulb because I saw it flicker, and now I'm blinded myself.
Steve.
Steve.
Oh, God.
Did I type 34? I
You
did.
did.
Yeah, you did. You're fine.
I need to
Yeah.
turn it off for a bit. Oh.
So with that, Abner doesn't know what else to go with it because a lot of emotions, and Abner wants a nap. She wants to sleep. So with that,
The emotion on that.
yeah. So with that, Abner just nods and says, "If you would like to check in on Tyson, he's up over there with the doctor," and just kind of like motions over towards the stairs. Where
Our silhouette little area.
Dr. Boneless spots them and waves. Hello,
Who are you waving to, Doctor?
your
I don't know
mom.
what's- Oh, Mom's over there. Awesome.
You know, it's funny that came off as your mom joke, but it's actually what you were doing.
Wait, what happened? Sorry, wait, what? My brain
It was
just.
it
could've
was
been a
reverse
your
your
mom.
mom joke.
Yeah, it was actually
your
it was
mom.
actually your mom.
it's actually your mom.
Actually, your mum.
Yeah. So with that, it's like, yeah, Abner's like, Tyson and the doctor over there, Jade and Kaylin are somewhere up on deck. But if you need me, I'm gonna go get some shut eye.
All right, and you go unfurl your bedroll and probably pretty quickly pass out after the day you've had.
I get a long rest. I'm tired.
Yep. So, well, we'll see what happens with everybody else before you'll actually get that long rest. But
Yeah, it's true.
who knows? Dr. Boneless might just fire off a freaking fireball at the floor of the boat.
True.
And sink
Hey,
the
Hey,
boat.
whoa.
I'm saying anything's possible.
I could fire one into the ocean and see if I could make an atomic bomb type thing.
This is the Katrin.
It's space.
For Katrin!
It's
Don't
Katrin.
like that!
This is my tribute to, even though she hasn't died, my tribute to her. Whoosh.
All right. So, what's everybody else doing?
Well, Steve and I. Tyson, do you want to go talk to your mom?
Yeah. Can you,
I'll leave.
in a very funny way, can you just hold my arm because I won't be able to navigate through the people?
Well, Dr. Bonus can't reach your arm, so he'll settle for your finger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I hold my finger like, Doctor, can you take me to my mom?
So Dr. Boneless puts his whole hand over Tyson's finger and leads him over to Mrs. Queen.
All right.
All right.
And she's kind of like, she's putting a wet rag over somebody who's like shivering. They apparently might have a fever.
Scurvy.
Oh no.
So what do you guys do?
Excusez-moi, Mrs. Queen.
Hi, Mom.
And she like whispers to the person, "If you need anything, I'll be right here." Yes, Tyson.
Hi, Mom. We're just checking on you. We just talked to our tourist. Has he told you where we're going?
No, I never found out, but it didn't really matter. These people needed my help. Anywhere's better than
Yeah.
Braden right now.
Yeah, about that, Mom. Remember that pirate town Dad talked about months ago? Mephros.
And she kind of, that's not where we're headed, is it?
Yeah, that's where we're heading, Mom. That was the one place our tourist was going to take us. I don't know if we can do a stop along the way, but it's the town we're going to.
There are no more ports on the way. I had hoped we would avoid it completely.
I mean, if you can work your magic, that would be great, but I think he's very set on going to, what's that, Taurus? Going to Mephros.
Tyson, the only magic that these type of people will understand is money.
We have a limited supply to hopefully house them for a bit. But do you know of any towns on the outskirts that we can take them to?
And she just kind of shakes her head. No, that's the first port we'll come to. I just hoped we had sailed further. We're only going to be on the seas for a day.
Yeah.
And she kind of like looks sad a little bit. Very well, I suppose. That is a good place to get to the mountains from. Assuming that we can make it out of the town alive.
What do you mean, Mom? Is it a bit way rough than we're anticipating?
Well, I can't imagine it's gotten better in the last decade.
Apparently, it got worse with the
Tyson,
tribes.
you must understand. The people of Mithros are the ones who turned me into Jaden.
Tyson kind of looks down, looks like he's about to punch a bee. Like, are they the ones that?
I went there to hire mercenaries to help try and retake Braden, and instead they turned me in for the reward.
Those bastards. Were they the ones that also were they responsible for that day?
No. Not that I know of. That was Jaden and the other prisoners he broke out with.
Yeah, they went great down there when I went down there, Mom. Yeah.
Tyson, you never visited Jaden in the public prison. You only... And she kind of like remembers what happened.
Yeah.
You only went down in the castle dungeon. He was our only prisoner. But
I'm going to recon what I just said with the whole...
Yeah.
I got it, Mom. I'm glad that you're still here today. And thank you for trying to find me, despite being all over the place.
Well, I had hoped to find you and let you know better news.
Yeah. That's right, Mum. We'll figure out a way. We always have. We always will find a way through troubling times.
I really hope so.
Right, Miss Queen. So, with this information that I have just heard, I believe it is probably the best for you to lay low when we get there, just in case Jaden has put another bounty upon you. But keep doing what you're doing down here. You're doing a very good job here. Don't forget to take a little bit of rest yourself, because you have also been through quite a lot.
Yes, but I was able to actually sleep last night, unlike the rest of you.
Okay.
And also...
What's that mean to me, Mom? just joking.
Well, you guys were doing stuff, so...
It's true.
She was
That's
just
true.
with Artura, so she just went to sleep.
Oh, yeah. I just remembered the timeline that we were separated for a bit of time.
But yeah. And Tyson...
Yes, Mum?
If he has put a bounty on me again, it will not be to capture me this time.
Tyson kind of goes up to his mom and sort of finds her face. Mom, I'll never let that happen to you. In hopes that he is holding her face and not like
Yeah.
like the top of her head.
And she holds your hand and like closes her eyes for a second, and then pulls it down and holds it between both of her hands and looks at you. Tyson, as strong as you are, not even you can be everywhere at once. And I can hold my own.
You can, Mom. You always made me proud.
Now I just need to work on making myself proud. And she's going to like pat your hand 3 times, family signal for I love you, and then she's
Aw.
going to go back to tending to the person. You and your friends go get some rest. You're going to need it if Mithros is indeed our destination.
Okay. Is there any part of the boat that we like besides captain's quarters that we haven't explored? So we did the hull, we
So,
did the top, we
Yeah,
did the
down below is the hold. There's, like probably about 45 people down there. There are some crew sleeping in some of the cots, and then there's like a little tiny space in the back, but majority of it's like storage. There's crates and boxes and barrels and things loaded on the ship. Like it is, it's pretty much filled to the brim.
Okay. So have we? Is there any part of the ship that we haven't explored yet?
Not really. Yeah, I mean you haven't been in the captain's quarters, but yeah, other than that.
Right. Okay. Tyson, you're welcome
Doctor.
to take a nap if you want. I am gonna go talk to the captain a little more. You can come
Alright,
with me
Doctor.
if you want to, though. Your choice.
Thank you, Lady
Yeah, I'll
Lovegood,
come
for
with you.
donating 431.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll come with you, Doctor. Let's look around further.
And
Maybe
then
we might spot
Dr.
something that's
Boneless
helpful.
spots, finds where Avenir is, and shouts to her, Avenir, we're gonna go talk to the captain. You wanna come?
Avenir doesn't. Like,
Yeah, Avenir is
respond.
probably already asleep.
Avenir's knocked the heck out. Okay,
Yeah.
so
She's
Oh,
a heavy
Doctor,
sleeper, so
she's
she's like not
out.
even here right now.
okay,
Oh,
so
Doctor, I don't know where
Yes.
she is, but I think she may have fallen asleep already.
okay, let's let her nap then. Okay, so me and
Well, let's
Tyson
go.
go up to the top deck. Has anything changed with our brooders, our emos?
When you're done doing your thing.
We'll get to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take your time.
okay. Oh, I get it.
So if you
Okay.
if you guys are done down there, we can skip, do a little time jump backwards to what Cody or what Kaylin and Jade are doing.
By all means.
So the two of them, I don't want to speak for you, Cody, but I'm
No, go right
picturing
ahead.
that the two of them are hands on the railing, staring out into the sea toward the land they just left. Salt spraying up in their face, wind blowing through their hair. But this isn't a very big ship, and they couldn't get that far away from each other. So Jade, after a few moments, is going to look over to Kaylin and say, well, this is awkward.
Yeah, I really didn't want to say anything, but the ship isn't as big as I thought it was.
I feel like this ship is too small for people like us.
I could agree with that.
This ship ain't big enough for the two of us.
I'm assuming you're over there thinking about Edgar.
Thinking about Brayden.
And that's another thing.
But I'm curious, why are you here? What could you possibly be thinking about that isn't already here upon this ship?
Well, I've already opened up to you a little bit. What's a little bit more gonna hurt? To be completely honest, I needed some quiet. I've been thinking these past few days. I've never told anybody this, but I have a sister. And seeing the ocean kind of reminded me of the look in her eyes when I used to see her.
Is she still with us?
I have no idea. Because the same time I lost my parents, I lost her too.
Well, I'm glad at least you have this memory to remember her by. What was her name?
Seraph.
Well, if she is alive out there somewhere, I'm sure she's looking for you, just as you are looking for her.
I hope, but to be completely honest, I don't know if anybody that is from my home is looking for me. When I left, they all called me a demon.
You
Frankly,
know,
I don't even care.
it's none of my business, but why do you care then? You say you don't, but clearly you are here brooding against the ocean, so what is it?
This whole thing has just got me thinking lately. I suppose I miss being a kid.
Why?
because people actually liked me, it seemed, and as much as I suppose am a little bit insufferable, I mean, now it just reminds me of those times with everybody else.
I've seen the way Avenir looks at you.
Yeah, there's something about that, I suppose.
You suppose?
How much do you want to get out of me tonight? Because you may need to buy me a drink first.
Well, I won't have to look far. And she pulls a flask from her belt and hands it over.
And then Kaylin will take it and take a swig. Look. I didn't think I was going to like you at first, but maybe there's more in common between us than I originally thought. So I'll let you in on a little secret, and that is the fact that, yes, I have noticed. I don't want to say anything to her because I'm honestly a little bit afraid of my own.
Why are you afraid? If someone cares about you, then why not just accept it? Times are hard enough. We're facing death. Most certain death. So why not at least enjoy what you have? Enjoy someone caring about you.
You make a fair point. Maybe I'll take you up on that advice.
You could call it advice. You could say you don't care. Either way, I know you see it. She takes her flask back, and she'll turn in.
All right. So you'll head down the stairs from where the captain is steering the ship, and go through and down into the hold. All right.
Kaylin will take a kind of another minute to look out at the ocean, and just kind of like plays with the pendant that he always has on him, and just kind of sits there for a second.
The pendant or the amulet?
No, like he's got like a raven necklace that he wears, and
okay.
it's got like a little pendant on the end of it. And he just kind of looks out for a second, and just, I hope to find you again one day, sister. And then he'll walk away and turn in for the night too.
All right. So you two walk downstairs, and at that point would be when Dr. Boneless would come up. You are muted, Joe.
Oh, there you guys are.
Hello.
So you would pass by Jade if you would like to have a conversation, and then soon after it would be Kaylin.
Okay.
Also,
Jade.
thank you Anonymous for donating $1.69. Thanks Steven for donated $10. Thanks, buddy.
Did you just call me Steven? What? I'm kidding.
Steven.
Jade, how is
good.
the ocean? Have you looked at it?
Yes,
How is it? Is it pretty?
Just
I don't.
I was gonna say,
Is-
just a fun note. Dr. Boneless is like this,
We
looking
can't
almost,
see you.
almost looking almost straight up, and Jade is almost looking straight down.
Okay, I get the visual. How is does the ocean? Did it make you feel calmer? That's what it does.
If you need to see it, you could always ask Tyson to lift you up.
No, I'm asking you. Did you like it?
It was fine.
Okay, good. That's the answer I wanted.
Jade, whenever you're, yeah, he went to go to the front of the ship, and apparently it's nice up there. Might go check it later, but whenever you're ready to have a bit of a rest, the others are kind of like point towards the direction of where the
Yeah,
refugees
it's at the
are
back of the
resting.
ship in the hold.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
there's a bit of a.
I was currently on my way there until I was stopped and asked random questions about the ocean.
I just wanted to know if you liked it.
You're breaking the Dr. Bonus's heart. I'm just kidding.
I'm just trying to make conversation.
sorry.
It's okay.
It's just like it's just like the Puss in Boots, just like with the wide eye.
It's so hard.
You're
Jade,
doing good. You're doing
Jade
great.
just ignores Dr. Boneless and goes to bed.
See you in the morning, Jade.
But Katie reaches out her arms and
Okay. So I guess we're gonna pass Kaylin now.
Yep, and then Kaylin would be coming down the stairs.
Kaylin, did you look at the ocean? Did you like it? How was it?
You're a very curious man, Doctor. What do you care what I'm doing?
I don't know. The ocean's supposed to make people feel better. I wonder if it's doing its job.
I suppose.
Okay, good. It's doing its job. That's good. Hypothesis cleared.
Are you doing okay? Necro. Sorry, my bad. I'm starting to get used to your nickname now. Kaylin, are you doing okay?
Uh-oh, he's frozen.
Uh-oh. Cody,
Uh-oh.
are you there? Maybe this is a good time. Oh, I was good at
There we go.
You good?
There
You
you
good? To
There
internet
you
again.
go. Uh-oh.
Oh, I think it just did it again.
Uh-oh.
Cody.
Okay.
Can you
So
hear
yeah,
us,
he
Cody?
kind of just looks at.
There you go.
Thank you for
I
the
can hear you
donation,
guys.
Lady Lovegood. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Possibly. Tyson was asking you, like, he mixed up your name with Necro Boy and, Kaylin, are you doing okay? You're away from us for a bit. Just want to make sure you're alright.
I've been better, I've been worse, but honestly, maybe Necro Boy's alright.
Okay. Okay, Necro Boy. It's good to have you back.
Yeah. All right, Kaylin. There's a
I feel like-
little itty bitty.
Excuse
spot.
me, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, the down the hole, down those stairs, you'll find a couple of roll-out beds that you can have a
Did we just turn into air hostesses? Like ye old air. You take a right, take a left.
Please keep your hands and arms inside the boat at all times. The exit.
Much
That's
appreciated. What of you two? Where are you heading?
We're gonna go talk to the captain for a minute, see if we can get any more stuff out of him.
You're more than welcome to join us, but I'm sure you want to rest after the day we've just had. We're just tying up some loose ends.
I've been through quite a lot these past few days, so yeah, I think I'm going to go turn in. I am exhausted, but you two have fun.
Okay.
Alright. I'll catch you soon,
Good.
Necro Boy.
Dr. Boneless almost says good night, but then he realizes that it's morning. Good morning.
Dear.
Enjoy your sleep.
Well, the sun is coming up. It is morning.
We'll
And
go with that.
oh
last
my gosh,
Hey,
Mama donated
yeah, we-
$113.69.
one. Yeah.
Just-
Thank you, Mama. Popped off tonight. 369. Thank you guys so much for all the donations.
Thank
We've
you.
hit our player memory goal.
Yay, with 69
Yay.
cents left over. Yes.
Thank you very
Thank you
much,
so
Mama.
much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Much
So
appreciated.
after that conversation, Kaylin's gonna go over with the rest of them and just lay out his bedroll and everything, and just like completely knock out.
All right. So Tyson and I are going to go to the captain's quarters. And we'll knock on the door.
Who is it?
Okay.
Guess who?
What do you want? I am trying to sleep.
We'd like to talk to Captain Pierce.
Sorry,
And-
Wes.
You just hear a
Slow
pause. Captain should be steering the ship.
Oh, excuse
Leave
me. I
me
thought it was on
alone.
autopilot. God,
He
jeez.
autopilot.
The old autopilot.
Okay.
It's just
Well,
a rope tied to the wheel.
someone,
Yeah.
they don't have to be on the wheel at all times.
Here's
Yeah,
the thing.
yes,
I'm in
they
that
do.
same. I was in that same like thought
Just the
process with
tides
Joey
down.
too. I was like, oh wait, I thought it was on autopilot.
It's just riding the winds. Okay, well, all right then. Sleep, you big lug. We'll go up to
And you just hear like
And me, like, Sarah would be like, "What was that, older man?" But I did that. He would bonk me. He would make sure I didn't make the journey.
Okay. All right, Tyson. Let's go up to the steering wheel again.
Yeah.
A certain somebody
I
doesn't
feel
want
like
to be
we've-
bothered.
You got that right. Let's go, Doctor.
Okay, so we're gonna go up to the steering wheel, which we probably should have done in hindsight, but you know what? It's okay.
It's all about the journey that you make along the way. And the RP you to be fair, we wouldn't have got that RP.
Right.
Joey from before.
So we do we see the captain behind the wheel?
Yeah, he's kind of he's like using a compass and navigating.
My next question to you, Riss, was: is he doing the autopilot thing? Is it actually timed?
No, he's standing there turning the
He's
wheel.
actually holding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Captain Pierce, are we interrupting anything besides your steering?
Not at all, my little friend. Can I help you with something? And he's just kind of like still looking. And on the left side, you see like the coast going, and it's still like the sheer cliffs, like outside Braden.
Okay, so we haven't moved quite too far yet.
No, it still looks like it's the cliffs continue on for a while, but you guys have if you look back, you can still see Braden on top of the mountain, like the walls.
All right. So Captain Pierce, we wanted to ask you a couple questions that you might know the answer to. There's really when we get to Mithra?
Mithros.
Mithros.
When we get to Mithros, we have a lot of people to home. So what I want to ask you is there any other islands or towns or someplace where we can pay a smaller ship to take these people there?
If you can come up with the resources, I'll take them myself.
Oh,
I'll take them myself.
will you? And can we trust you to do that?
A little word of advice. Don't trust anybody.
Okay. All right, well, I mean, if you get us to this Petros place without crashing this boat, then I suppose that we could probably trust you. So you would be able to take them to somewhere significantly safer than Mithros, which I'm sure would be most places.
Well, you could pay me to take them all the way up the coast, but that's a 7-day journey, and you'd have to have a pretty good amount of coin to resupply the ship and pay me to go off my normal routes.
Is that the closest place you can take them?
It's the closest place they'd be safe.
Okay. Okay. How long are you staying on Mithros? Or are you going away after you drop us off?
Mithros is my hometown, so I can stay or leave.
Okay. So will we have a little time to talk amongst ourselves?
Well,
And
as far as I'm concerned, I'm dropping you off in Mithros, and I'm going to be on my merry way.
okay, so that does not give us a lot of time. Okay. Well, that's useful information, so thanks.
Like I said, if you need any help finding your way around Mithros, I do know some places that they could stay and be safe, just provided you pay for it.
Don't worry about that. That would be very good if you could show us those places when we get to land.
I can, but something that you will need to reassure everyone is that safety, at least in Mithros, is an illusion.
Alrighty. What about the kids?
What kids?
Are there kids in our refugees?
No.
No, there's no kids? Okay, never mind.
You know that there were kids in the area outside of town, but there are no kids currently in the boat.
Okay, never mind then. No kids. No kids having to worry about and scary pirates being bad influences on kids. So, okay. Okay, we'll let them know that. Tyson, did you want to add anything?
Hold on, I did have a question. I completely blanked it during the RPs. Oh no. So it gets. I'm sure it's not too important. Nah,
Turns
so
out it's
good
the thing that
doctor.
could save us all.
yeah, yeah. Do you know where to knock out my brother in this whole charade? I should have lifted it up while I was out of shot. Nah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
I don't think I've got anything
All
that's
right.
burning.
Well, thanks, Captain Pierce. We'll trust you to get us there while we rest because we have had a very long day and we need to go take a little bit of rest.
Yeah, trust me, the waters we're going through are anything but safe. But if you hear the sound of cannon fire, then, well, we didn't quite make it there.
Yeah, obviously. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you,
It's
Captain.
it's a
We'll talk
pirate
again soon.
town. It's surrounded by pirates.
That does make that does make sense.
So
yeah.
be on your guard, please.
Yeah, we will.
This is not my ship, so it's not armed.
Okay.
I'm merely the
I
captain.
gotcha. I'm
Okay.
sure if you hear bloody murder, there is you'll know that we'll probably need to steer the ship far away from possible danger, but nevertheless, thank you for what you're doing.
I'll do
We'll
my
talk again
best.
soon. All right.
Good
take
luck,
care,
and
Captain.
I personally am glad that you all made it. I'm not a fan of leaving innocents behind, but excuse the expression, but you guys quite nearly missed the boat.
We did. You
Yeah, well-
might be from a town of pirates, but you are full of gold and empathy and sympathy. So thank you.
Yeah,
What are you gonna say, Doctor?
I forgot.
Welcome to the club.
I forgot.
And
Well,
if you-
we're gonna go take a little bit of rest.
I think that would be a good idea. You both look a little tired, if you don't mind me saying so.
The
Yeah, it's been a
bags,
bit of a
the
long day.
bags under Dr. Boneless's eyes are not Versace.
They're not Versace, they are the bag of holding that we've all been trying to find.
All right, so Avenir and Jade and Kaylin have all gone down and set up. And Tyson and Dr. Boneless, do you guys plan to go down there as well?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'd like to get a rest.
So you guys go set up your bedrolls and lay them out. And there's not a whole lot of room. So you guys are kind of in extremely close proximity. Like your bedrolls are going to be touching each other. And, you know, if Tyson and Jade fully stretch out, you're probably going to kick another one of the members of the
Who
party.
said I need a bedroll?
He's gonna end up using my leg again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure that if they've got a spare napkin somewhere, you can use that.
That's so mean.
F and chat for.
Everybody give Boneless an F in chat.
So you guys all take a long rest,
Yeah.
Yay, finally.
and
Bless.
there is where we will take our halfway point break.
Hey.
So use the restroom, grab some water, grab a snack, grab what you need, and we will be back in 5 to 10 minutes, guys. So
After these messages.
yep.
New sign that I've just found. Would you like some tissues? Here. Alright. Guys, welcome to Yeet for Initiative. I didn't forget our show name. You did. I need to go here because the camera shifted. Welcome to Yeet for Initiative, guys. This is a weekly campaign that you can watch at twitch.tv/Wes_IRL. The players of the campaign currently is myself. I'm NZ Stephen F. We did a bit of an intro at the start, so if you rewind, there are the players for now. We're missing Ord, who is Wizard of Orb. So you've got our lovely DM, who's currently away at the moment. His name is Wes Johnson, Wes_IRL. I'm Stephen, NZ Stephen F. Stephen Philippou. I'm sure if you type NZ Stephen F, you're probably going to see my name there. We have Avenir, who is played by Nisa Ref. We've got Joey, who plays Dr. Boneless. We've got Katie, who plays the... Oh, I had a burp that has just been building up. Katie, she plays our character Jade. We've got Cody, who plays the character Kaylin. And then we've got Ord, who plays our lovely character, Katrin. Ord isn't with us today because she's having a little bubba. And yeah. So you can watch us, twitch.tv/Wes_IRL. This, if you're watching us on YouTube, you are watching a share channel between Wes and his brother Brendan. So you can watch Bren at twitch.tv/EGBJ. We have our own merch. Exclamation merch if you're in the live chat. If not, wesirl.storenvy.com that has the Westling merch, and it also has Yeet for Initiative merch, which you can get t-shirts with the characters on it. If you get our t-shirts, we get a health potion. If you get a group photo, a group t-shirt, we do a roll-off for an advantage. But exclamation merch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, go to wesirl.storenvy.com and you'll get the good merch there. We have exclamation D&D catch up. So if you're watching this in the live chat, you are probably watching this on YouTube. There's a playlist. Go to youtube.com/IRL Bros and then click playlists, and you can see all the videos there. The recent video is going up soon, so keep an eye on that if you're watching this on YouTube, which is probably up already. So don't worry about what I said. The videos are probably up by the time you see our video. But exclamation dice, you can get some fancy dice like I did. I got these really cool, I forgot what house it is. I call these the Hogwarts dice. Mine's oh, nice. Oh, you got the blue ones.
My lovely Queen Treasures dice.
They're very nicely weighted, so you can just go like this.
They
Oh,
are.
this feels good. I like the weight. There's some oomph to it.
Yeah, the North Foundry dice
exclamation
are
dice.
incredible.
They're my best dice set.
Yeah, I got like this matte silver with the blue.
They're in sort of style.
I got Queen's Treasure, which is basically rainbow, so it's very fitting.
Yeah, and
Nice.
with the discount code, I was able to get myself a little dice vault from North Foundry as well. So I have a special.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Funny you mentioned that, because I was going to mention the code. So if you watch this on YouTube, in the description, there is a bit more info, but if you go to northfoundry.com/discount/Yeet, it will apply 15% to your checkout order. So if you haven't clicked the link, if it's in the chat, or you're watching this on YouTube and you don't use the link, northfoundry.com, just use the code Yeet, and we can sort you out with a discount. I have in my
15%.
ears, Wes, I see you're back.
I
You
am.
can confirm that we can give them a good deal of 15% off.
Yes, we can. 15% off your entire order at North Foundry.
We may or may not know a guy.
And their dice are fantastic. They're all
They are.
like so many of them are made out of metal, and they roll fantastic. As you've seen, I like these are perfectly weighted. There is no bubbles in it like you'd find in some plastic dice, like this, especially the cheaper ones. These are great dice.
Yeah.
They will last you forever, unless you lose them. They are still the same
Yeah.
size as dice.
In fact,
Yeah,
if I'm
I
not
like the-
mistaken, I believe
it's
Marina
very
got a pair
good.
recently.
Really?
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marina got a
Let's
set
keep one up
recently.
here.
She posted it in the Shiny Math Rocks chat.
Oh,
Funny
that's
enough-
awesome.
Yeah, funny enough, she actually
Nice.
won it through a giveaway through Dat Network. So,
Oh, that's
nice.
great.
yeah.
Out of our little...
Whoa!
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 Deuceland just dropped 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much to Sanjan, to Gingerknot, to My Poop Big,
Welcome
Miss
to the
Vendetta,
sub club.
Redemption 96, Max, Asriel, Nonsense, Hestia, and Turkey Time. Thank you very much,
Hey.
Deuceland.
So much.
Wow.
I
Welcome
very
to the
much
sub club.
appreciate that.
That
is so
worried me,
nice.
because on my Streamlabs, I just sort of freak. I'm like, oh my god, is my internet getting doxxed?
I
Oh, no.
when speaking of dice, I want to
Mhm.
get one of those like stuffed D20s.
Mm.
So
Oh,
if I
yeah.
have like a
Oh,
stuffed
that's
one, I
cool.
can just like throw
Like a
it.
pillow?
Yeah.
Like
And I
just
can-
toss it in the air.
And then you guys know I won't be fudging my
That will-
rolls.
True.
We know you won't fudge rolls, but it would be very on brand for you, but as well as boneless, just to chuck the dice. Like,
Toss the
I
dice
rolled
in
a
the air and
20.
catch it.
I have an announcement to make. Look at my camera.
No, it's like you roll a nat one, and out of frustration, you throw the.
Throw
You
the
throw it
dice.
off the ledge, off down the stairs.
Yeet.
And then you hear one of your mum or your dad like, ouch! What was that?
Well, Well, first of all, Duzlin, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
much.
subscribing.
Also,
Yeah,
welcome
thank
to the
you,
Sub Club
Duzlan,
for
for
you as well.
subscribing.
Yeah.
And Brendan, no, this is not a pancake.
Oh,
Cookie.
we have a donos from 30 minutes ago from Odyssey.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
Odyssey. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. Player who rolls the highest gets the potion, but I was waiting to announce that until Katie got back.
Oh, nice.
Got it. Thank you, though.
So yeah, we'll wait till Katie gets
Yeah.
back and then we'll do a roll off.
And it does say player, so I don't get to roll for my +3 -3.
Aha.
Odyssey, can you confirm if that includes Wes? If you mean player isn't like... Wes is technically also a player of the...
No,
he's
I'm
the
the
DM, but...
DM.
He's the DM.
Okay.
The dim.
I'm
You
pretty
guys,
sure he's got more
you
than
guys
all
are
of us
going through
combined.
my playground.
I'm pretty sure if
he's
we're
a
honest,
playground bully.
Wes has more than all of us anyway.
Probably.
Yeah.
But real quick, Brendan, no, this is not a pancake.
He's a
stopped-
cookie.
No, it's actually not a cookie either. It is a custard bun from
Ooh.
Custard bun.
from a bakery in
Give me.
Buena Park,
Oh.
so in Orange County, and yeah, it's literally just custard stuffed bun. But
That sounds so good.
yeah,
A custard, like, kind of square.
no, like pudding, like vanilla pudding.
It's kind of
Oh,
like
that's good.
You can't really see it.
yeah.
Kind of like a donut in a way.
Yeah,
I have a
Super
pastry
good.
too.
Oh, that looks so good.
It
is
I'm on a.
incredible.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip Danish.
Yes, Wes, just go. Like, you're not that far away. Just,
I can't.
I'll
I'm on a stupid
I'm doing
diet
it.
right now.
say- Who cares about
First
mine?
But
diet.
on the
Treat
plus
yourself.
side, I've lost 6 pounds in a week.
Hey.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, you look
It's-
incredible
Good
as
on
a
ya,
Witcher,
bro.
by the way.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Did
you.
you really?
Oh yeah,
didn't
I was
get a
gonna
chance to
like
say
tweet
that.
this to you this morning, and then like I was like, it was like 7, 8 in the morning when I saw the tweet. The first tweet I saw, it was The Witcher just finished filming. I'm like, wait, is that Wes? Did I just repost it? I read the thing like, oh, that's not Wes. It's actually
Well,
Henry
thank
Cavill.
you. I appreciate that.
One of my
Yeah,
favorite comments
Not
on your
no kidding, it
TikTok-
actually looks like you. I'm like, what the frick?
One of my favorite comments on your TikTok was, "You don't think that you can just post a picture from the show and think we won't notice?"
Lol.
Oh.
Also, welcome back, Katie.
Are we
Yeah.
rolling for advantage or are we rolling
So
for...
everybody roll a
Potion.
d20. High roll gets a health potion. So
A
you guys go ahead.
potion.
I'm just gonna roll for fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
While we roll, I just
I
want
ain't
to
doing
highlight.
I got a 2.
What's up?
I got a 7.
Real quick, Duzlin says, I've been here for 15 minutes because of the follower-only chat, and I was
Ah.
enjoying the people and hosts. I have a knack for good investments. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you very much,
Aw.
Dusland. Thank you.
Well, we
I
welcome
Hope you
to
enjoyed the future
Yeah,
episodes.
We welcome you to the Westlings family.
Welcome to the
Indeed.
Yeet,
Indeed.
to the Yeet for Initiative family, group
The
thing.
Westling fam, the Westling community.
Yeah, the Westling
Yeah.
fam.
Yeah, you're one of us now. There's no escape.
There
You
is
can't
no,
leave.
there
We'll
is
not
no
allow you.
escape. Nope.
I've
There's
been
no
here for
exit
6 years.
clause.
Trust me, you can't leave.
Yeah, wait,
We've had the higher ups look into our follow community, and there's no exit clause.
Nope.
plot twist,
Unfortunately,
we are the higher ups.
we are the
we
higher
really
ups.
are.
We're the mods. We're the higher ups. But wait, who rolled the highest? I got a 5.
I got a 2.
I got a 7.
I got a
What happened to
9.
my dice?
I got 11.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And
We
the,
all rolled.
I rolled a
garbage.
17.
Oh no! If only like. It
But I don't
showed
think
that
I
you're
don't think
part of
I don't think I'm included on that one. So
Good.
I think that
So I
goes.
think I get that one.
Fair
Then.
and just GM. Aw.
That's fine.
hilarious. We all
thanks.
rolled Garbo.
Well, the
Raise my
game
glass to
isn't
you.
fun if you got a DM that's just like, no, that doesn't work. I'm
That's
like,
true.
it. That is true.
That's very true.
So
I
because you
couldn't
didn't
agree
win
more.
because you didn't win it, I'm just gonna raise a glass of my warm Coke to you.
Ew.
And
That's
I'm
why
gonna
I
Why
like
is it-
No, you didn't win it.
ice, Steve.
I will raise my water bottle.
Requires me to. I don't think. we
Get
have-
up, go to the fridge.
I'm
Actually, we
gonna-
don't have. What? I'm not fancy like you guys might have like a nice little ice thing on your fridge. I
Yeah,
still
I
have like
don't
a.
either.
No, we
have
I
one-
really-
I
have one on
do,
the
but it would
inside
cost
of the
me
freezer.
$1,500 to hook it up to the water. So I
I
didn't
know.
do.
Oh,
That's how
but
much my
never mind.
that's how much my apartment was going to charge me to run a water line to my fridge.
I
$1,500.
do,
Like,
but it doesn't run
1,500.
well.
Is this yearly?
no, that was a
yearly
that was a
1,500?
one-time fee, but
That's
Oh, even
not
still,
right.
there's like.
yeah, I'm
I
like,
You
It
could
was like a
technically
month.
do it yourself, right?
DIY.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose so.
Savings.
DIY and then blowpipe.
And you have like a
Yes.
water main burst. It's like,
We'll
well,
talk.
you.
I could probably do it myself, but I really don't want to.
That's
Is
fair.
That's
so
very fair.
if I want ice, I just go to the store and I buy a bag for like $3, and it lasts me like
I don't
9
know.
months.
This is sounding like a great double date night, and I get to hang out with Sammy, and you and Adam can install a
Fix
water
the-
line.
I actually would be down to that just so I get to hang out with you guys. If that's what it takes,
Hell
then
yeah.
fine.
Aw.
Aww.
Still have
Aw.
Tupperware to return, Wes.
And I have more food to make, so
That
Just
So you
actually-
can now make your own like
I'm
chef
like,
show.
I hate being that person though, because like I lend out my Tupperware all the time, and I've had friends like never give it back or not even wash it and give it back, and I like washed it immediately, and it's been sitting out on my counter like, take this to Wes.
Katie, thanks for
Tupperware of
low-key
gold.
reminding me to return Tupperware
Return
to
the
Joey.
t-shirt.
Yeah, Lisa has my Tupperware right now. 'cause I
Here's the
brought...
funny
Return
thing.
Tupperware and wash it first, people. That's
Absolutely,
Yes.
common
yeah.
courtesy.
100%.
Mine
Here's
are
the funny
in the
thing is
pantry
that
so the cats don't.
I
like,
was
knock
going
around.
to return some
Yeah.
to Rachel when she visited me, but then she left the state.
That's fair.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
so
fair.
I kind of can't.
That's
Well,
fair.
I mean, I could mail it,
you
but
can do it
like,
yourself, but you need
Gonna
to
pay for
from an
shipping
inspector.
for Tupperware.
Is it like the expensive Tupperware? Like you like, I know this friend's gonna return it. Give them like the gold encased like
Oh my gosh.
Tupperware,
The
and then like
Pyrex.
Yeah, the
good
Pyrex
thing.
like
The
glass
Pyrex, yeah, the
Tupperware.
glass
1 year
Tupperware.
later, I'm
Yeah.
still waiting to have that Tupperware back. I've
No,
been
you,
done
you only
dirty,
give
yo.
that Tupperware to someone you know will give it back to you. That's not like one of those first time giving foods to a friend Tupperware.
no, not at all.
You give them
Yeah.
like the takeout Tupperware.
The Pyrex
Like
is
the
Tupperware
plastic
you don't
one.
even trust your family to give back.
Right.
That is fair.
Yes.
And
What
so,
about-
guys, you
Yeah.
guys have taken a long rest.
Yay.
Yay.
Let me
Not
just
at
set
5
my
health
character
anymore.
back.
And in the darkness below the ship,
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
something starts glowing.
Oh,
Very,
Is it my ye
very
old
brightly.
Samsung watch?
The light is blinding and wakes several of you up from your sleep.
uh-oh.
The hell is that light?
It's bright in here. Somebody turn the sun off, please. I want 5 more minutes.
At
Instant
first-
perception.
Yeah, at first it blinds those who stare at it, but as your eye adjusts, as your eyes adjust, you can see that the light is enveloping a person.
Okay, perception.
Mother. Yeah, like the perception if I could.
Make a perception check.
Oh man, why is my dice Norse Foundry? What'd you do? I got a 3.
That's not good.
Me too.
I got a 7. Wait,
I got a
7
15.
perception. I got a 10.
I got a
10.
14, but plus 1 to that, 15.
All right. So everybody with strange, because normally everybody has pretty good vision. Every single one of you is blinded by this bright light, with the exception of Tyson.
Blinded by.
Oh, I was gonna. How the turntables.
With the exception
I
of
see,
Tyson.
sir.
Tyson, you
Yeah.
stare at the light, put your hands up, and you're just barely able to make out what this light is doing. And on closer inspection, and you make a startling realization.
Mhm.
The person that is emitting this golden glow is
Is
Kalen.
Oh,
Kaylin.
I thought you were gonna say his mom.
The light
Yeah, I
gets
was gonna say.
brighter and brighter and brighter, now completely eclipsing Kalen's body as it begins floating in the air. Kalen,
What the hell is happening?
you notice not the light, nor the fact that your feet have left the wooden planks of the ship. Only that you sense a familiar warmth, a presence you cannot place. One from a distant memory.
Uh-oh.
One that had been locked away in the deepest depths of your mind. A memory waiting for the right time to be unleashed. And that time has finally come. You hear a voice echo within your skull. Kaelin, the darkness, it threatens to overtake me. You must remember. Then your mind is thrust into the past. The woman's screams of anguish chase you as you sprint through the woods towards your home. Panicking and horrified, you leap over fallen trees and burst past low branches. The pain of them tearing into your arms barely registers as your mind is consumed by what you have just done. The smell of the would-be killer's charred body makes you unbelievably nauseous. You want to vomit, but right now, there's only one thing on your mind. Survival. You know all too well what happens when a group of humans become bathed in fear. It's one of the reasons why you have remained mostly isolated for the past few years. The village you grew up in cast you out because of their fear, and you hadn't even done anything wrong. Even your own flesh and blood had abandoned you as a child. But now, these people have a reason to fear you, to hunt you. You know it won't matter if you try to explain it to them. Nothing will stop them from seeking their revenge for the loss of one of their own. Stupid, stupid, stupid! You scream into the void as you continue your mad dash away from the scene of the crime. What could have possibly compelled you to follow him into town? You know that it's only a matter of time before the mother of the boy tells the rest of the village your part in her son's murder. They'll form a mob to track you down and burn you from your makeshift residence under the massive oak tree. Your mind dwells on the thought of being trapped, gasping for air as the smoke begins to overtake you and the flames start licking at your legs. Eventually, ending up looking the same as the boy. Charred beyond recognition, no way to tell who or even what you were before. Maybe it's what you deserve for striking down that child, you think. Distraught, distracted, and trapped in your own mind, you trip over a rock protruding from the dirt. Your momentum sending you tumbling down a small hill and over the side of an embankment. Your back smashes into the ground, your full weight crashing down on the forest floor, forcing the breath from your lungs and leaving you gasping desperately for air. It's only now that you've come to a halt, you realize that you've been in an all-out sprint for close to 2 miles, and that your lungs were already screaming for air. For a moment, you just lie there on your back and stare up into the blue sky. Your thighs and calves burn, but nothing feels broken, luckily. Luck. That word would never have been something you associated with yourself. Cursed would be infinitely more accurate, in your opinion. Tears well up in your eyes as you remember everything you've gone through the past few years you've been upon this earth. And all you can think is, why? Why did your parents abandon you? Why did your childhood friends and the village with your people force you out? Why do they hate you? Why do they call you monster? Why are you alone? tears now flow like waterfalls down your cheeks, and the sobbing only intensifies as you think of the face of the boy's mother who had to watch as her son was burned alive. Do not cry, my child. You draw your dagger and quickly roll over, springing yourself up onto your hands and knees despite the pain and the stiffness in your back. Who's there? You yell into the woods while your eyes scan for threats. Do not fear. I mean you no harm. The woman's voice sounds calm and peaceful, but you can't pinpoint her location. Then show yourself! You keep your dagger held up and continue to dart your eyes around, searching for the owner of the words. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice that your hand is coated in blood, and in your distress and fear, you had forgotten the injury you sustained from the boy's knife. You wince as pain shoots up from the stab wound. Very well, Kaelin, the voice says, but still, you are unable to ascertain her location. It's as though it's coming from all around you, within your own mind. A warmth builds in your chest, and a mysterious golden glow temporarily blinds you. You raise your hand up to shield your eyes, only to realize the glow is coming from you. You can feel a powerful magic energy emanating all around you, and then your amulet floats from your neck, levitating itself before your eyes. All of a sudden, the pain in your body vanishes, as does the forest around you, leaving you in a dark abyss. Searching around, you can see nothing around except empty black. For a moment, you start to panic. You begin feeling claustrophobic and lost in the emptiness. Then, a faint golden glow illuminates in the distance. You begin walking towards it, and as you do, it gets brighter and brighter, eventually revealing a beautiful blonde woman clad in armor, with massive white wings stretching out nearly 10 feet in each direction. She turns to face you. Hello, Kaelin. You gulp. You're not sure whether to be awestruck or terrified. For a moment, you just stare at the creature. Who are you? You ask, doing your very best to remain stone-faced, despite the unknown nature of the situation. The woman laughs. You need not attempt to hide yourself from me, Kaelin. I can sense your true nature. I'm not hiding. I'm right here. I've been watching over you long enough to know that you are aware of what I mean. She's been watching over you? How? You've never seen her before. Still trying to remain stoic, you ask. Or you say, you never answered my question. She narrows her eyes at you and takes a quick step towards you, causing you to jump back as a reaction. She smirks at you. If I meant to harm you, there would be nothing you could do to stop me here, Kaelin. This is not the realm of men. You stand now in the realm of the soul. What does that even mean? It means we are not in the plane of existence you are used to. Even now, your body lies motionless on the floor of the forest. A terrifying realization washes over you. You are a prisoner in this void, and your body is unprotected in the clearing at the bottom of the hill. You gulp and start to panic. Release me at once! She raises her eyebrow at you. You are not the one imprisoned here, Kaelin. It is I who reside here, unable to leave. You're confused, and for a moment, you find yourself unable to control your expressions, the bewilderment etching itself onto your face. I don't understand. She steps towards you. I cannot fully explain it to you yet, for your ears are not ready for what I have to say. She steps ever closer, and now you can see her sapphire-like blue eyes glinting, glowing in the darkness. However, I will give you my name. I am Liadrin, a Valkyrie serving the will of Tyr. Valkyries? Tyr? These terms are new to you. What is a Valkyrie, and who is this Tyr you serve? What does he want with me? She stares directly into your eyes. Oh, child, there is so much for you to learn. She places her palm on your cheek. It glows a magical gold and fills you with a sense of warmth and peace. A feeling that had been lost to you since the last time your mother held you in her arms. But now is not the time for that. This is a time for you to listen. You cross your arms. Guess I don't have anything better to do. She glares at you. I do not appreciate the sarcasm, boy. For just a moment, you can feel the pressure of her power. The glow she's emitting radiates forth and then dissipates again. The force of the magical energy pushes you back and dissolves any notion of this being's weakness. Now, we don't have much time, so stay silent. You nod. Hello, Kaelin. It is good to see you once again. You open your mouth to respond, but are interrupted. This message is not for you yet. Stay silent. If you can remember this, then it is time. It means that I have expended much of my energy to keep you from death. But it also means that I am dying. Fear sets in and you gulp. What is she talking about? Who is she talking to? What does it mean that she kept you from death? I know not how much longer I will be able to last, but the fact that the seal I placed on this memory has broken means that I do not have long before I fade away forever. You must travel to the city of Kalimshan in West Faerun. There, you must seek the temple of Tyr, the home of the Order of the Valkyrie. Your mission, however, is far too important to abandon to save me. Her lips tremble as she continues. And should it be necessary, I am willing to sacrifice myself for the cause. But know that should I fade away before you return, that it will be your future and that of your mission in grave peril. What is she talking about? What mission? Your future? She's dying? You have so many questions bouncing around in your mind. So many things that you want to ask, but you wait. Though you have your doubts, I can tell you that your soul is pure. For now. I cannot give you all of the answers you seek, but I can promise that they will be answered in time. Venture to the home of the Order and fulfill your destiny. She seems to stop speaking, and you open your mouth to respond. But just as you do, a wave of crushing darkness lashes out and knocks you back. For a moment, the heavenly light of Leandrin vanishes. Then you hear her voice shaking with fear. It has found me again! Leave now! She raises her hand towards you and releases a beam of glimmering light in your direction. The energy impacts your chest, and then you wake, once again lying on the forest floor. Your ears ring loudly, and your head feels as though it were run over by a wagon carrying a full load of cargo. You sit up and try to regain your balance as the world spins around you. You slow your breathing and close your eyes to keep from throwing up. Looking back at the steep hill, it's a miracle that you didn't snap your neck. You rub the back of your head, feeling for an injury, but there is nothing. You sit up with a start. Leandrin! You yell out, your voice echoing off the trees. The vision snaps back to the forefront of your mind. Was it just a hallucination? No, that was far too real. But she said that you wouldn't remember. The creature was so powerful, what could she possibly have been afraid of? Your mind races and soaks itself in confusion and fear. What was she talking about? What did she mean? The Temple of Tyr? The Order of the Valkyrie? Why must this always happen to you? Your self-pity is interrupted by self-preservation, as you can hear yelling in the woods. I found his trail! Townsfolk are catching up. Cautiously, you move to stand, fully expecting to still be wrought with pain, but to your surprise, your muscles no longer ache, and even the knife wound you sustained has healed itself. But now is not the time to question it. You need to move, or your former injuries will be the least of your worries. You scramble to your feet as a dog's snarling bark sounds from behind. He's found something! You dash away from the hill towards your home and take solace in the fact that no one has ever discovered it. Then, terror sets in. You can smell cooking meat in the wind. You curse yourself, even though you could not have known what would happen near the village. You had left the venison to smoke while you were away, and now it would act as a beacon to the people of the village. Sprinting over a small mound, you finally see your tree. Desperately, you dash under the roots to your barrel of water resting in the corner and grab a small bucket nearby to fill. With a bucket in hand, you speed over to the fire to try and douse it, but all it does is sizzle and send white smoke into the air. A signal that the people of the village are sure to see. Fear begins to set in. The sound of barking dogs grow ever closer. You take a deep breath and steel yourself for a possible battle. You didn't survive this long just to die by another group of hateful humans. Opening your chest of your various items you've collected over the years, you pull on your plate armor and take a mace in hand. You would never kill any of them, but you wouldn't let them take your life either. You grip your amulet tight as you can hear footsteps outside. Come on out, murderer! We know you're in there! The crowd murmurs and yells variations to come out and deal with the consequences of your actions. You take a deep breath and step out from underneath the tree. You can see that most of them are armed with simple tools, pitchforks, shovels, kitchen knives. 2, however, are wielding swords, and there is one woman with a bow. A few of the townsfolk step back as you walk forward. "Is that him?" one of the men asks. A teary-eyed and red-faced woman steps forward, and through her sobbing, nods. "That's the monster who murdered my son. He called forth devil's fire to burn him." Few people look at one another in fear and step back. "I didn't murder anyone," you shout, "and I'm not a monster." "He's lying," the boy's mother screams. "I watched my son die with my own eyes. Kill him!" The townsfolk are now steeled in their resolve to take your life and begin approaching you. It seems like you'll have to fight them after all. You hear the snap of a bowstring and are just barely able to dodge the arrow when 2 of the men wielding swords charge you. This is it, you think. This is where you die. Then, all of a sudden, your amulet glows golden once again and bathes the entire area in yellow light. Then, there's darkness. You stand at the entrance to your home, and before you stands roughly 20 humans. Many of them are wielding weapons and tools. You gulp in fear and all of a sudden realize that you're wearing your armor and holding a mace. At first, you think that they are here to harm you. Retaliation for what happened to the boy. You even see his mother in the crowd, but they look confused. The woman you recognize steps forward and waves to you. Excuse me, do you know what we're doing here?" The crowd seems just as confused as you are. You shake your head. One of the men steps forward. This is a bit embarrassing, but could you direct us to Renali village? We seem to have lost our way." You point in a southeastern direction. "Your village is that way." Some of them nod and begin walking. A few look scared. Do you by chance know how we got here?" You shake your head. Some of them turn and start awkwardly walking into the forest, not sure exactly which direction to go. The mother steps forth. Terribly sorry to bother you, but would you mind showing us? These woods can be very confusing." You gulp. This could be an elaborate trap into tricking you and heading to your own execution. You study her face, but she seems sincere. No problem. Just give me one moment." The villagers nod, and you can tell that many of them are scared. Many of them are talking about not remembering how they got there. You remove your armor and set down your mace, still confused why you were wearing them in the first place. You don't even remember making it home after you killed the boy. Sadness and fear set in. You feel responsible for the boy's death. He may have been a murderer. He may have been a monster. But he was still this woman's son. You walk out the door to the scared looks of the villagers. "Follow me." Slowly, you lead them through the forest, careful to make a few twists and turns so that they won't remember how to find you again. After an hour of trudging through the trees, you can see the tops of their houses. Here you are. They nod and thank you as they pass. There's a small part of you that likes the attention, but another, much larger part still fears them. One by one, they walk past you until the last one remains. the boy's mother. She steps in front of you. Thank you for your kindness, though you seem rather young to be on your own out here. You nod. You are welcome, but I'm fine. She gives you a half smile and starts walking down the path. Something inside of you makes you call out to her. Miss? She stops to look at you. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your son. She raises an eyebrow at you. Oh, you must have me confused with someone else. I don't have a son. Then she waves to you and turns to walk back into the village, leaving you standing on top of the hill, overlooking the town, your mind full of confusion. And then Kalen's body drops 2 feet back onto his cot. Slowly and gently landing on the floor of the boat. And the glow fades.
I'm not going through. I don't know. There we go. That was dang. That Men in Black like flash, but like the full on flash, like dang. Sister can't remember.
Wow.
It
Well
ain't
done.
nothing to mess
Good
with. You know?
work. That was a good play memory. My bias is Tyson ones are great, but that was good. That was awesome.
How do you expect us to RP after that? Because holy crap.
I have a few ideas.
I'm just gonna pull these out because I would have been like up to you. Okay,
I'm just. more
I
along
used
the
the Men
lines
in Black wipe thing. Okay.
Trauma!
of, we paid for this, you guys.
Look, I know
guys pay for this
I know
all.
why you guys are here, realistically. So
It's for
That's
the
true.
trauma, yeah.
That's very true.
give the
Thanks,
people
Beard.
what they want, and what they want is trauma.
Trauma.
Trauma for play memory. But thank
Well-
you, Barry, for that comment. They said you guys have the best D&D campaign ever. I
Aw,
love the
thank you,
stories and
Barry.
memories.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
We
Cheers,
very much
mate.
appreciate it.
Cheers,
We have
friend.
a lot of fun doing this.
Mm.
Also, good
Night,
night, y'all.
Ward.
Sleep well.
So bye.
See you, Katrin. I hope you're being spicy
We'll see
Yeah.
you
on
soon.
Brayden Land.
And keeping Edgar alive.
Please.
Yeah.
As far as you
Edgar
know.
and Jade and I are the only people who have kind of like connected over mutual things.
Maybe
Yeah.
she's the reason why Ryak might end up being undead. Maybe he got too spicy. It's like, I've had it. Whoosh.
Forget Ryak. She's there to keep Edgar in check.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah.
well, I'm glad you guys like it. And now, this bright light, woke
Okay,
you
can we
guys
just
up.
pull this out?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna act as if I don't remember anything that just been said. Okay, I'm like trying to pull these out so I'm not like immersed still into it.
Yeah, so
Okay, I think it'll be sweet.
you
Alright.
guys woke up. The party was pretty much blinded by this light. Only Tyson knows that it was Kalen who was floating up and glowing. As his body goes down, though, you guys can see the light dissipate, and then it's dark again. And you guys really can't see now because of that blinding light and your eyes adjusting to the darkness.
Would I have been close to Kalen? To like where he was standing, since I would have been kind of like approaching
He
him,
wasn't
like,
standing. He literally levitated.
Oh, like floating, but
Yeah,
like
and then came down.
having him like.
But you're the only
Alright.
person that recognized it was Kalen emitting the light.
Okay.
What in the seven hells was that?
Dr. Boneless is gonna turn around and hug.
You realize I'm
Tyson's
not there
leg.
anymore.
Oh, you're not there? Well,
No, you
Yeah.
you
Oh.
were still laying down during that.
Wait, I thought I got up to
No.
like
No,
walk
you-
up to him,
We're
pet him.
all in a close
Yeah,
vicinity.
you guys are all
so-
like lying like right next to each other. Like you could pretty
Oh,
much
okay.
sit up and touch Kalen's body.
I thought we were like slightly like far,
Not
like
really.
not like
Nope.
roomy, but
Ah.
okay.
So I'm gonna turn around and
I'm
go
still
back
there.
to sleep.
I will say
Go
with
to
that
sleep, Braylon.
memory, I do feel like Caleb would like jolt awake like really, really
Okay.
frantically, and just start sweating. So yeah, like,
Caleb.
he'll just like jolt up real quick.
All right.
Necro boy.
Huh? What?
Are you okay?
I think so.
And just you can make a history check if you want, Tyson.
Yeah. I don't know if I should roll my actual dice or the old dice. I'm going to try to do this dice. Please don't be mean.
And then if you look over at Kalen, you kind of just see his eyes darting around the area to make sure he knows where he is.
Here's my history. Rolled a 14. Plus 2, 16.
Yeah, 16 is good enough. You remember that
Sweet.
this has actually happened to Kalen before. In the tomb underneath
Oh, when he
in High
saved
Velantry.
Thomas.
Yep.
Kalen, you glowed like
And the people in the area, you guys could hear this too if you guys are awake.
Kalen, you were glowing. Would I have like heard him mumbling, or just like this
No,
emitting
no
light
mumbling
was
or anything
glowing?
like that, but
This time you weren't saying anything. Remember when you saved Prince Thomas?
Remember
And
that
the-
very
that tomb.
vividly, yes.
It happened again. You woke a lot of us up with this big bright light, because I can see Doctor looks disturbed.
and you guys wouldn't have realized that was Kalen, by the way. So when Tyson says it was Kalen that was glowing, it's the first time you realized that it was him.
Oh,
His eyes are still like darting around the area.
The Necro Boy was glowing. Fun. Love that. Good night.
Night, Doctor.
Yeah, you guys have only been asleep for probably 2 hours, so you guys are still exhausted.
Yeah.
Kaylin, are you alright?
You don't have any pain on you or anything like that? No sores?
Not that I can
Wounds.
tell. It's really weird though. A name came to me in that dream.
What's the name?
That's it. I can't believe I forgot.
Are you gonna
Her
say the name?
Her name is Leodrin.
Leodrin.
Is that your girlfriend?
And Kaylin just kind of like stops talking and like just sits there thinking.
When Dr. Boneless says that your girlfriend, Avner just has like
She's ready to
small-
throw like a
no,
dagger.
has like a small sigh of relief. It's like, so, but
Is this someone from your town that
No.
you may have met in your past life?
Is his mom?
This is how I got my powers.
Okay.
Kitty, and he forgot her
Leodrin
name.
is my deity.
And he forgot her name.
Yeah, that's not good on you.
I
So-
don't remember anything about her.
Just a clarification, Leodrin is a
Or is the Valkyrie?
Valkyrie in service
Yeah.
of Tyr.
Yeah, so is retcon Valkyrie, not
Yeah.
deity.
Yeah, you're
Would
good.
this be something related to the tomb story from last week? I can't quite remember. I was meant to watch it back, but I didn't write down stuff that pertained to like the tomb. Because there's a lot to try and remember from that.
Nope. Nothing to
From
do
the
with the
tomb
tomb.
and from
Nothing from last episode would have to do with this. This is its own separate thing.
okay.
I
So there'll be
mean,
like some kind of
yeah.
bridge.
I don't know what a Valkyrie is, but her name distinctly reminds me of a certain elf that led some other deep gnomes to help find a ring a little while ago.
Is that right, Doctor?
Yeah.
Wait, sorry.
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no. Are you
You
alright,
can't-
Doctor?
You
Done.
cannot say that sounds like Galad. That's where my mind exactly went.
I have no idea. Like, I can't even think of the character you're trying to reference right now.
Galadriel.
Galadriel.
Fudge.
Okay.
Well
Wes,
done.
what kind of Wes? You're being a really bad nerd right now.
I cannot
I-
remember all of the names in Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry.
There was only 3
Kate
women, and
Blanchett?
one of them was
Oh,
Galadriel.
her.
Yeah.
Well done.
I remember her now.
You can forget
Yeah.
a dude's name, but you can't forget Galadriel.
I barely remember
should re-
anyone's name in that.
Eowyn, Arwen, Galadriel. Literally, two
I
of them,
think
they
I'm-
sound the same, too.
Yeah.
I think I'm about to
Three
get
of
kicked out of
them
New
are
Zealand.
really,
'cause
like,
I
there's,
should
mean,
know that. They filmed it here. I'm getting deported from
Yeah,
my own
they
country.
did.
I
Anyway,
will be honest. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings in probably like 12 years. So
Movie night.
movie night. I'm down with that.
We can,
Anyway,
we can cook
I
food
hope-
from the Lord of the Rings cookbook, too.
That
Ooh,
I am
hey,
totally done with.
nice.
All right, Joe, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Oh,
no.
oh.
Just gonna drink this in your memory.
Oh no.
But you guys
Uh,
like the joke, right? I'm funny.
Out of character, I do
So-
enjoy the joke. Avenir had no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Exactly. So in character, you remember writing a play
I
that
wrote
had to
Lord
do
of
with
the
that,
Rings.
and in your mind, you watched them go on this epic adventure. But that is
Dr.
not.
Ellis
You
wrote
know
Lord
that
of
that
the
is not a
Rings.
real thing. But yeah, in your mind, you came up with this. That is an original story made by you.
No, Dr. Bolus not only made Lord of the Rings, but also made pizza.
He owes Lord of the
Uh-huh.
Rings
True.
pizza,
100%.
Very true. Very
pizza
true.
franchise.
That's canon. I wrote Lord of the Rings.
It's
My
not okay.
response-
I'll be honest. It's not quite as good as Lord of the Rings. If you read back through, you'd be like, ooh, ooh. But
Ooh,
the
no.
general premise, yes. The general premise.
You've never read my writing.
I haven't read Joey's writing, but Dr. Boneless's writing is very distinct. Okay.
10 times New Roman
That-
even. 12 points.
So
Man,
each of the
that
3
writing
books is
style.
probably like 180 pages instead of, you know.
Thousands.
There's a little bit of detail that's missing from the adventures.
Okay.
Mostly because Dr.
that's-
Boneless got distracted and started doing other things.
That's the end
Yeah.
of my joke.
Doctor, are
It's
you
chicken.
okay there?
Yeah,
Chicken.
they got a ring. It was big eye on the top of a mountain, and scary looking men, and
So-
only 3 women.
Doctor,
Yes,
are you okay?
fine.
Do you, do you need one night?
Yeah, need more night.
Okay,
Alright, let's
go back to sleep on my
night-night.
leg. But Kaylin, are you sure you're okay? It was weird. You lit up like the sun. It was
Galen
hard
like
to
looks
see you at
over
first.
his body to see if there's like any cuts or bruises on there. He's like, seems fine to me.
Okay. Well,
Why now?
what do you mean?
Something that was said
Question
in the
for the
story.
morning.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say something that was said in that memory stands out to you. When the seal on this memory is broken, it means that my energy is almost at its end. And something else. That you were saved from death.
Wait a second.
This is all too much for right now. I need to go back to bed. This has to be a bad dream.
You do from this dream. You feel like as though you expended so much energy, like you can barely hold your body up.
Yeah, so at that, Kalen just like lets his weight push him back down to the ground.
All right.
Alright, well if you remember anything, Necro Boy, you know where to find us, yeah?
Conversation for the morning. Extremely tired.
Yeah.
Good night.
Night all.
Alright, pleasant dreams, Necroboy.
Please don't. I don't know if you can control the light, but please rest. Please don't light up the room again. Like, I was having a nice rest.
Avenir's
Yeah,
already passed
so was
out.
I until I started floating.
Alright, ladies, let's get some beauty sleep. Good night.
Night.
So you all fall back asleep. You get your long
Sorry,
you get your
it's
long
epic.
rest. And something
I
else
pre-did that.
wakes you up. The sound
Please don't be an octopus.
of an explosion in the distance.
Oh, damn it.
But this one is pretty much like some of you have already started to wake up, and then night you hear it,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear an alarm bell sound on the ship. People start scrambling around. What do you guys do?
I immediately get up and run up
Oh,
to the
wake
top
up.
deck.
I
I'll try
go
and
with
wake up even-
Kaylin.
Like I
Beat
am
me
running.
to
I
it.
am bolting after that after that dream. I am bolting to the top deck.
But Jade puts on all her armor and grabs
That
her weapons
yeah,
first.
well that too.
I am
Okay, so
groggily,
you guys
like,
really quickly don
stumbling
your
up
armor
to
and
it.
stuff,
And
and
then I bolt up to the top deck.
Kaylin and Jade run up to the top deck. What's everybody else doing?
I
Yeah.
wake up, put my stuff on, and then wake up the queen, wake up mom, and basically alert everyone on our floor just to wake the F up,
Yeah,
and then sort of make my way up.
I put my armor on backwards because I'm tired.
Avnir puts on her gear real quick and sees Dr. Boneless putting it on backwards. And it's like, Doctor, backwards, while she gets everything up and then just runs up the stairs.
Dr. Boneless sticks his arms in and turns the shirt around and puts them back out.
I say to the mom, to the queen, Mom, I think we might be here. Not sure if you heard the big beam up there, Mom.
Yeah,
but,
she's kind of like resting in a cot. It seems like she's awake. Like it's
oh,
like
a
almost
mum,
sunset
thing.
now. Your guys' sleep schedule is screwed up.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That
Our
makes sense.
circadian
We were up for
rhythm's
3
gone.
days straight.
Yeah.
Not 3 days straight, 3 sessions
Well,
straight, but it was still
3
technically one
sessions
day.
straight, yeah.
Our
One day.
circadian rhythm's just out the window.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So you guys rush upstairs.
Yeah.
And when you do, you see a massive splash off the left side of your ship.
Oh, hell.
And then you look to the right. And there is a ship with black sails and smoke coming out of the barrel of a cannon.
So it's the black,
We're under attack!
what is the opposite of a pearl?
The black pearl.
The black,
Coal.
the black hole?
Coal.
Hole.
coal.
I heard hole. Oh. Black sand.
Well, that'll do. Black sand.
Like sand. Alright.
All right, I named the ship Wes.
Oh my god, yes, it's black sand. All right.
Galen immediately runs up over to the captain. Has anybody been injured?
And he just kind of looks at you. Thank you for joining us. Pirates is what I was afraid of.
I see that, but has anybody been injured?
No, they fired a warning shot. They want us to stop.
Captain, does it mean that we're near the Mithros?
No, not quite.
Damn
And
it.
he just looks around and he's like, we don't have any weapons. And he's, pretty much you can see him like trying to decide what he wants to do. Do any of you have any weapons capable of taking down a ship?
I have fire.
I mean, there's 5 of us with.
I have magic, but I'm not sure how much.
If you can get me on that ship,
Fire.
Ha-
Fire.
And he like
Doc
looks at
has
you,
the
Jade.
mic.
He's like, "Yeah, I would love to be able to get you over to that ship, but." And he like kind of looks around. Let's just say I'm familiar with this tactic. They'll stay at range.
And then they'll sink us.
Well, they'll fire cannonballs into the hold.
We can't
Well,
let that happen.
How many? Did you see how many were on the top deck?
No, so looking across, you can see there's like a bunch of people scrambling around the deck, and the ship is actually coming closer to you guys. And you can
Guys, we
hear
need to jump on that.
they're about 100 yards or 200 yards away, and you can hear one person yell out. Raise your sails and drop anchor or we'll sink you! And then Arcturus bursts out of the captain's quarters. What is happening? And like the captain just kind of looks at him like super annoyed. It's like, the hell do you think is happening? We're being attacked by pirates. You cannot let them seize this ship. Run. And like the captain kind of looks at Arcturus like he's freaking nuts.
With that, Avnir is just gonna look at Alturus and be like, Alturus, sweetie, that's not how this works.
Kaylin looks over at Jade and just kind of like thinks for a moment. Jade, how much do you trust me?
on a scale of what, like 1 to 100? Because it would be like a 2.
Do you trust me enough to get you on that ship?
Well, I'm intrigued enough to try.
I may have a plan.
What
I mean,
is
there's always Fireball.
Yeah, Avnir points that. They have that.
Just, setting them on fire in honor of our friend would be an idea. But you guys can get on the ship if you want to do that.
Like as if Katrin didn't leave us.
I say we set it ablaze and see who's left. If Dr. Boneless can take out as many people as possible. It's one less person I have to deal with.
Fair
That
point.
is true.
Captain, do you have objections?
The captain kind of looks over. You think you can destroy the entire ship? Because one cannonball could kill a lot of people down there.
Well, I mean, fire spreads pretty quickly, and I don't think they have a fire extinguisher.
We're in the ocean. They have plenty of water to douse a fire.
They have water, and in the ocean, they can't. I mean, you can't really go down there and just get a ton of buckets. It's gonna be a big firewall.
He's just looking at you, like,
Wes, is this gonna work?
I don't. I mean, we're gonna find out, I guess.
I'm
But
scared
they're
it's
out of
not.
range for fireball right now.
Why?
It's only like 30 feet.
Wait, what's the range for fireball?
Not
Fire-
200 yards.
Are you
No.
sure?
Dang it.
And they kind of pull into about 150 yard range, and they like level out with the ship, matching speed. We said raise your sails and drop anchor, or we will sink you.
I mean, they gotta get closer if I'm gonna do that.
If you do that, Doctor, we need to evacuate in the event they do hit us, we need to get people from below.
I'll just say this:
Fair.
even if you are magic
the down
users,
deck.
they can sink us from that distance. And we are overladen with people and cargo. We took on more weight than I would feel normally comfortable with. It's why we're in shallower waters. We don't have anywhere to run, and we can't match the speed of that frigate.
Okay.
Then it seems our only option is to take it out.
Do any of you have...
Or to
This
give
is
them
me, it's-
the goods. You cannot give up my items.
How
This
far
isn't
how far can Tyson throw me?
I was
Not
actually going to ask...
150 yards.
I was going to ask, like, in character...
I mean, like, can I get far enough so that I can shoot fireball and then dive into the ocean?
No.
Can anyone fly or cast fly?
No.
I have an idea.
You guys lost your mage.
Kaylin.
Yep, we did. Kaylin, would you like to share with the class?
I mean, it's not hard for me to do. I can make us walk on water.
Ooh, okay, fun. Love that.
Say what now?
I'm a cleric. I thought this thing was normal.
I know you're a cleric, but walking on water, that's a new thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it, or would you rather be sunk?
Well,
I'm not
what
opposed to it.
what
And
are
then
we
This
gonna?
is new
They
What are we
call
gonna
out.
do?
They call out once again. We want your cargo, not your lives. Trust me, whatever you're carrying isn't worth the deaths of everyone on board. And yes, it is.
In character, can Tyson ask the group, do you have anything that can disguise the ship as if we're not here?
No.
Is Arturus outside right now, or
Like
is he
hiding.
He's
still
watching.
in
Yes,
quarters?
watching the whole situation. He's outside the cabin.
Okay, so he is outside.
Yeah.
I kind of like glare at him and like, are you really that stingy that you think that your damn items are more important than 40 plus people's lives?
There is over 400,000 golden items in this ship.
I don't give a damn. You either give up your items, or you get off this ship.
These items are what is being sold to pay for the mercenaries to save Brayden.
Kaylin, did you have a plan?
Do you want to walk on water or not? Because
Well,
that's
what
all
are
I've
we
got.
gonna do
Yes.
when we do that?
Yes.
And
I can get us on that ship, but not much else.
the captain's like looking at you guys. If they see you coming across the water, they might fire upon the ship.
Anybody got any plans for that?
You could
'Cause
try
I
to.
don't.
You could try and wait until they board.
Why don't we pretend that we're surrendering? Just as they get close enough, we have Dr. Boneless hit them with a fireball. Then we will send the rest of us walking upon the water as Dr. Boneless is distracting them, and hopefully we're able to sneak our way onto the ship.
Could work.
What Jade said. My thoughts exactly. We get them by surprise.
How many
But
people are
that's
usually
us.
on these kinds of ships? I'm assuming not everybody would actually board the ship.
Not everyone, but he like studies the vessel for a minute. He's like, on that craft, a can see anywhere from 10 to 30 pirates being harbored on that ship. There's only about 9 on deck right now, but I'll just say this. They keep a lot prepared in reserves. They want to surprise you if you're going to try anything stupid.
And I love this. I really do love this plan. Trying to figure out what's the best for with the least.
If I'm not
damage for us.
mistaken, one of you guys have a way to. Is it called illusion?
Yeah, that
She's
would be
gone.
Cause an
Jason.
illusion.
That's
Can
me.
you?
She's gone.
Damn it!
We don't have our illusionist anymore.
Wasn't there someone else that could do it? Or was it
No.
just our Katrin?
Is there
Jade's
a way
playing
that,
6.
Is there a way that we can just give them a portion of the cargo? Not all of it, but a portion.
Arturus, we will not. I will not part with a single item from this ship.
We could
Galen
part
looks
with
over to the
you
captain.
instead.
How far are we from Nithros?
3 hours.
Can you give me a distance?
And he just kind of is like, I am not quite sure. We're 3 hours by boat. I'm not sure how far by land. What are you thinking?
I don't know at this point because somebody's being too damn stingy with their merch.
This
We cannot.
this merchandise pays for the mercenaries.
We need him to keep his items, Kalen. You have to see beyond this situation. We have to come up with a plan. They won't
Without
see
our
us
illusionist,
coming.
it's going to be kind of hard.
There has to be something we can do.
Your plan, Jade. It should hopefully help. We've all faced, I imagine every single one of us have faced a challenge along the way with a lot of people, a lot of things in the way, and getting them by surprise might help. It might be tough, but does anyone else on this ship other than us, Captain, have knives, daggers, anything that can help be part of the fight when we board their ship?
The only person that is armed on this ship, the only people that are armed on this ship are myself and the rest of you.
The only way I see it is they're going to keep at a range unless we surrender something. So perhaps raising the sails is the best idea, so they at least get closer.
They have to get close. Too close to hit us.
I agree. And raise the sails! Drop anchor. And they're
Okay, you
going
ready?
to slowly come in near you. And they drop a small rowboat. They're still about 100 yards away. They also raise their sails and drop anchor. And a small rowboat full of about 6 people comes up to the ship. One at a time, they board. Swords drawn.
Wait,
And
they
pistols.
boarded already? That was fast.
So they're 6 of them are coming across in the ship. Some of the others are staying behind.
Okay.
So they
Alright.
climb up the ladder on the outside of the ship and board, swords drawn. Hands where we can see them. And the crew's kind of made up of a bunch of like random people. There's an orc and some humans, a goblin. Like this is a ragtag bunch of ragtag crew.
Oi, so what are you carrying here?
The little goblin just yells at you guys.
You got anything good? Good. I like gold.
And he like comes up to you, Tyson.
Oh, you're wearing something fancy. Look at that. Look at this big bloke right here.
He like kind of
Hi.
pokes at your armor with a dagger. Like taps on it.
Oh, that's good construction, that.
Put
Wes,
your
can
hand.
I attempt to... Sorry.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do whatever
No,
you
no,
want.
no, go. No, Steve had something
Oh.
really cool he was
Yeah,
about
go
to
for
say.
it.
Put your hand back where it is.
Oh, you got a tough one, yeah.
And he like taps it, keeps tapping it.
It makes a great sound. I like it.
Stop messing about.
How many did you say came on? What?
6.
6. Okay.
I would like to go onto their ship.
It's about the rowboat.
Oh, they only took a rowboat?
Yeah, they
Oh,
they stayed at about
those-
100 yards and they took a rowboat over.
Now
Oh,
can Tyson
dang.
throw me in? Can I get close enough to fire?
Actually,
Would you like me to free?
Dr. Boneless,
What?
do you want to go for a little boat ride?
I had a different plan, but
Oh,
okay.
nope. You can tell me your plan.
Can they hear my plan if I said plan?
I assume you would have told us your plan before they got there, but that's a West thing.
Oh. Well, I didn't know they were gonna come on the ship, and now that I've known that they were gonna come on the ship, now I have a plan.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, where's the captain? Which one of you is the captain?
and you guys can look around, but Captain Pierce is gone.
Okay, I am the captain here. I will take you down to the cargo.
You're a little small to be a captain.
And you're a little stupid to be a pirate.
Aye,
I'm saying things how they are.
I'm a
not-
goblin and you're shorter than me. And don't be calling me stupid. You're the one getting robbed.
Listen,
What's 4 plus 4, Mr. Goblin?
I don't know numbers.
Stupid says what?
And he like kind of puts his dagger up to your chest.
You watch it. You, what even are you?
that is the captain. You're prodding.
No, I mean,
Like, and he like kind of like taps the dagger around while looking at you, and it's getting awfully close to like Dr. Boneless's throat.
like,
While
no,
this is going
I
on,
mean,
can I,
like, what is he?
Can I,
I don't
can
know.
I try and sneak off? Like, while all this is going
I mean,
on?
you could roll stealth if you want.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
my thing. I wanted to get into the rowboat, but wearing my cloak and row back to their boat.
Okay.
How's
I
a
was,
15?
But I have a, okay, plan, guys. Plan.
What's your plan?
Trust
Tell us
me,
the plan.
plan.
Can we sidebar? Does anyone have like
I
telepathy?
plan.
Can we
Add a character, can we?
Add a character, can we do that with?
I mean,
If
this
we,
is kind of a
like,
situation
retrospect
unfolding
of it.
before you. This isn't
We didn't
exactly a
plan this
situation you
very
guys are going to
well.
have a conversation about. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
but plan. All
Can
right.
we use my mouth? Oh, yes, I was
So
thinking
when
the
you
same
guys see
thing.
the rowboat coming over, you could form a rudimentary plan if you'd like.
Okay,
Okay.
can we retcon with that?
We can retcon with that. You guys can talk
Okay.
as the rowboat's coming over, but the rest of the stuff is happening.
Okay,
Okay.
I
Avenir,
would still like to sneak away.
Avenir, Jade, you're my 2 first mates. You know, down there it's dark, right?
Right.
I got 2 Eldritch Blast shots. You've got Magic Missile, and Jade, you're big, and you've got a sword, don't you? It's
course I have a
dark
sword.
down there. They can't see. Avenir and I can. And Jade, I'm sure you've got good enough hearing to know where things are going on. So, as long as we don't use any fire, we can get them down there and get them, dead before they take anything. And then, I don't know what to do after that, but that takes care of them.
So I will
Dr.
say,
Boneless,
I will say, Dr. Boneless, you know that those quarters are very tight, and it's filled with innocent
Aw.
people.
Wes.
I'm just saying. I'm letting you guys know the situation.
Great plan.
I thought Tyson woke everybody up and everybody
He
went up
pro-
top deck.
Yeah, most of the people were already awake, but it's cargo area and it's filled to the brim with boxes and people.
Yeah, but I thought people went top deck.
Just us.
Ah.
You guys in the crew who are all standing with your hands up.
Well, can I
I will allow you guys to do stuff, but I won't change what I've already said as far as what the environment goes.
Is there any way I can get all the people out before the pirates get in there?
It was
you
like
want to
kind
pull
of a
them all
thing I
out
did
on
say
deck?
before.
Yeah, tell them to get out of the hole and get up on top deck.
Yeah,
I-
We kind of make a
could if
note
you want.
before saying that there was
Fine.
like if we were to blast them a firebolt, and because I did say before in the event they might fire that we were going to evacuate the bottom floor in case they
Tyson
were
did
to
say that, yeah.
yeah.
Can I plan real quick?
Yeah.
There's only 6 of them. There's a whole boat of us, especially because there's 5 fighters among us. So what we need to do is probably just grab them.
Grab them, take them downstairs and punch up.
Their boat will see and then firebolt.
I mean, maybe they'll see. I mean, I feel like that would be like a percentile roll to be able to see that far away if we are destroying or capturing. Because they may just see like us putting our arms, up and handing stuff around, Who knows?
I mean, they're not a mile away. It's 100 yards. But, I mean, okay.
Well, how far?
Vision impaired.
How far is Fireball?
150 feet.
I don't know how that translates with yards, but
I don't
It's
either.
not-
300
it's
feet.
not big enough.
It's a yard is just over 3 feet.
Do I
Dang
wait?
it.
You would
what
have
do I
to throw
use?
me 150 feet.
I mean, it's a really good plan. Listen, like,
I don't
retcon,
know.
so to
I
speak.
don't know. I thought I had a plan, but there's too many things
It-
down in the hole.
Jade has a point though. Like what you said, Doctor. We bring them downstairs. They won't see it. I imagine their vision will be impaired, and if they kind of keep looking at us, just keep putting your thumbs. Well, we'll put our hands up.
if we
It'll still look like.
if we can get all 6 of them below deck, and the 6 of us, or 5 of us, and a random person can wear cloaks and we hop into this rowboat, perhaps they'll think we're just returning with the loot.
Jade
Well,
has a
but-
point.
There's lots of people below deck, and what if the pirates start hurting them?
No, we take care of the pirates before we leave.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Once
But-
we get.
I thought you said there wasn't enough room below deck.
Yeah, is there? Are we scrapping the below deck thing, Wes?
It's up to you. I mean, you guys do whatever you want. I'm just saying that Dr. Boneless and you, Jade, know that there's not a whole lot of room to maneuver down there. In fact, like, Jade, you would know that swinging your sword down there, there's a very big chance that you'll hit stuff that you don't want.
Okay. I don't know.
The ship was not
Snap
made for
fanny.
combat. This is a
Cargo ship.
yeah, it's a cargo ship.
Fine. We're just gonna talk to them. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
I would still like to
Alrighty.
speak
Let's
off
just
if
talk
this
to them.
case.
Because
Yeah,
we can't
Can we
fight
just
them.
snap their neck and
So
bust
they-
them
Let's
down?
just
like-
talk to them.
Yeah, as far as you know, Kaylin, you
Got
can
this.
stealth away from them.
So yeah, I'm going to start walking away like as stealthy as I can.
Well, tell me exactly what you're doing, because like I'll tell you that your stealth check worked. Their perception was low on seeing you, but depending on what you do, they can probably see you anyway.
That's fair.
You're on a deck that's lit by lanterns and stuff, and like the sun is going down, so it's not like it's pure darkness or anything.
Is there like a nearby like area that's more shadowy than the rest?
There's certain parts of the ship that are shadowy, yes.
I want to try and go over towards the shadowy areas.
All right, so you kind of move and you like slink away into the darkness a little bit.
Hey Wes, for the for our sleeping sacks, are they like
Yeah.
sleeping bags?
They are. I think they're just like bedrolls, like almost like a
Bedrolls.
fluffy
Yeah,
blanket.
just unrolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, I was thinking that we could.
Ye old
Ye
sleeping
olde-
bags weren't a thing for a little while, I think. I don't know.
Man, do we? Are there?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Are there any like empty sacks, like potatoes or anything, that we could just like? And then I don't have a crime background. I swear.
That's hilarious. They're talking in the Zoom chat, guys, and typing stuff.
We're trying to plot since Wes keeps turning down.
I'm not turning anything down. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm just trying to be nice and be like, look, I'm explaining the situation in as much detail as I possibly can to let you guys make the
Alright,
best
boys.
choice.
All right, boys, go for it.
Take the women that we murdered.
Take the
them
woman.
all.
I mean, I am. Tyson is like his non-existent here. I'm a lady. Hi.
All right, so what do you guys do?
I don't know.
So I mean, this little goblin's just kind of tapping on you.
What are you? You look funny.
I'm a deep gnome.
Oh, a gnome?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I am
are
Captain.
goblins and
That's
gnomes related?
Captain
I don't
Gnome to
know.
you. That is Captain Mr. Dr. Gnome to you.
Why you got so many things in front of your name?
I have a lot of certificates.
It's that's a big word. Did they buy you food?
Would you stop engaging with them? We're robbing them.
But I'm curious.
Listen to the good man you got there, little man.
Look, we do not want to harm any of you. We simply want your cargo.
Okay, we'll
If you
take
cooperate, we will not harm anyone.
We'll
Where
take-
is the real captain?
it. Here, in front of you.
Make a deception.
Deception. Okay.
Come on,
Am I
let's
able to
go.
help? Am I able to help and just say, like, that is the captain you're speaking to? Am I able to help
Ooh,
with
that's
that?
a 17 plus 4 is 21.
21.
One.
Sadly, it does not beat the nat 19 that I did
Come
plus his
on.
6
the-
on investigation.
Hey.
This is a smart thing.
I'm sorry. I apologize. The dice did not like that, but I was thoroughly entertained by it. I'm not going to lie. The goblin, however, and the other
So
the other
convinced.
crew members, the other 5 crew members are all convinced that you're the captain. Just the one guy who's the deep voice talking, he's kind of the voice of like reason.
Oh, what do you mean?
Can
They
we
said
just-
he was the captain.
Can we just get them to turn against that?
That is not the captain.
Yeah, mutiny.
Mutiny.
You know.
Does he say anything about noticing that Dr. Boneless isn't the captain?
He did say that's not the captain. Everyone else.
No. They're definitely the captain. They're all listed into the small one.
Yes, I'm the captain.
See? He even said it.
And this guy's like kind of a bigger dude. He's built like this is a large pirate. Like he almost could look like a Goliath. He's just slightly smaller, but he's inhuman.
Oh,
So-
so like. Just a bit.
And
Just a little
his
bit.
like you can see his arms are covered in like black ink tattoos. And he's got like scars and stuff. There's actually a scar right along his neck toward his throat. Looks like he caught a pretty good blow on there. This person looks experienced and hardened.
Hey, Wes.
Yeah.
Can I use a spell on him?
You can do whatever you want.
How's his wisdom? Go ahead and
I don't
roll a wisdom save for him.
What are you using?
Command.
Okay.
Ah.
I remember the last few times I used
Oh,
that.
what did you do? What's the save on that?
15.
Oh, he fails bad. He got a nat 2 on the dice, so he fails quite bad. What do you all right? What is
love
your
to see it.
command?
I only get one word.
Only one word. What is your word?
Forget.
No.
Hey, you're just about to
Who
pull
are
like
you
a
again?
Caitlyn story.
I'm the captain.
And he kind of like looks at you, and then looks at the rest of his crew, and they all nod, and he's like, "Very strange, Captain. You all follow this small one."
They sure
Yes.
do.
He's our captain.
That was the best use of a spell I've ever done.
I'm not gonna lie, you're lucky I'm nice.
Katie, I only got one person. Only one person could do
And
it.
how hilarious would it have been to watch him jump over that ship?
You have a little swim with the fishes.
And this is me just saying this. I thought you were gonna say leave,
Yeah, that's what we thought too.
Well,
please.
I'm
but
not-
forget is actually more entertaining for me.
I'm not
Just
that
being
smart.
honest.
Hey,
Hey,
regardless.
Now he thinks I'm the captain, so we've got
So-
that going for us.
I want to say that Kalen's still listening into this conversation, and at that point, it just kind of like snaps into his mind about the memory that he just had, and just kind of mumbles to himself, "This is all too familiar."
Wait a second. Actually, I propose something. Since
What's that?
This pirate rolled so badly, how much does he forget?
You haven't asked some very specific questions, but he may or may not have forgotten quite a bit of things.
Where is he? Who am I?
So, with that, I'm sure we would all be able to see the confusion on this dude's face. Right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Avner just steps in, like getting the persona of first mate. And what we're asking is, why are you on the ship again?
And he just kind of like blankly stares at you and like looks around.
Oh, we're here to rob you. Right?
And like the other crew members nod, but the one guy, the main guy who was like kind of giving the orders, he's just like confused.
I don't think you were.
Is that no?
He was supposed to help us.
No. That's definitely why the captain sent us over here.
No,
I'm the captain.
Not of our ship, not this one.
You have a ship.
We got a ship with cannons. It's over there. You saw it. We shot at you. Well, we shot over you to scare you and then make you. Anyway.
Are you sure that's your ship?
You know what?
Of course I'm sure.
I think there's a misunderstanding. I think you're supposed to help us.
Yeah. We asked you guys to come here.
Yes, and you agreed to take us back with you to meet your captain.
We did. And he like
Yes.
looks at the rest of the crew and they all shake their heads.
Deception.
Yeah, no, I mean he rolled it too. He's forgotten a lot of stuff that's been going on. He's just
We did the thing.
We did this, boys.
Are
We did this.
There's I know them. They're shaking their heads. I don't know you.
Oh,
Rip,
you could.
rip the whole entire group.
And he's just like, I am not quite sure what's going on. Last thing I remember, I was at home. How did I get here? And
What do you
think
mean?
you
We
hit your
left
head.
port in Mithros, and we came back. Do you not remember the past 3 days?
Do you not remember our time together?
I
And
remember.
he- for my
this
child's
big
birth.
guy just kind of shakes his head.
What the heck is going on here?
You were there for my child's birth.
He's like the smartest guy I know.
You know, there is so much confusion here. I think it's best that we hear it from your captain themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk to the captain, huh?
Yes, take me to meet your captain, and we shall discuss terms, and we shall move on from there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I tell you what. I
Yes.
tell you what. You all stay here. We'll take your captain to meet our captain, so you can discuss the surrender thing.
That's not.
I think
how it
she
works.
should go as well.
Only if I
because
can take my first mate.
No.
You
No.
You
He-
travel with friends.
He's
Excuse
often-
me, Mr. Goblin. I am the captain. You don't know sea rules. If I'm gonna go meet another captain, it is customary, traditional, and I am not going to break tradition today that I bring my first mate with me.
If she doesn't go with you, I'm gonna tell your
look,
captain
look,
what
We
you
are
said.
going to tell the
Look,
pirate.
Mr.
We're
Gnome
gonna,
Doctor
send
person,
6 men.
captain
We're gonna-
thing, but like that's not how we do things here.
we
There's
don't-
no laws about this. We're pirates.
This is pirate law. If you've ever read the book, which obviously you haven't, I don't even think you could read
Well,
I
how
read-
did you know that about me?
because I've read.
Can we just?
Because I can read.
Can we pull a parlay?
Parlay.
What's a parlay?
Parlay.
Sorry, it's out of my vocab.
That's a
What
Pirates
was
of
it?
the Caribbean parlay.
Oh, okay.
It
Take me
means
to your
take me
captain.
to your captain.
It literally does.
There's no rules. I'm sure about that one.
Well, then why did the 6 of you come here? With
Yeah, if there were
your
no
dude
rules.
here?
Oh,
They can't bring one.
yeah, that one I do know. The
Huh?
captain said we need to come over here, and if you try and pull anything funny, he's gonna sink your ship.
If there's no
wait,
rules, why aren't you captain?
That's not good. We're on the
Well,
ship
wait a
Wait,
too.
second. Hang on.
Yeah,
hang on,
exactly.
hang on. Are they gonna sink the ship with you on it then?
That's what I just figured out.
Yeah, exactly. How about you stay here? Because if they take this ship down, they just
Exactly.
broke the pirate rules.
Okay, so I think we figured this out very perfectly. I shall accompany our captain and one of you fine pirates, and we shall go meet your captain, and that way there is collateral on both sides.
And he kind of like looks up at the big guy who's just still looking around very confused.
I probably shouldn't be making the decisions, but that sounds all right. But you gotta leave all weapons and armor and stuff here.
Okay, as long as you do too.
No, why don't I
might-
do that? We're the pirates robbing you.
Maybe they should take their weapons, because then if both of us try something, I'm sure you can hurt us. How about I get you something to eat and drink? So
we have lots of ale and whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can make you very comfortable.
I gotta roll to see if something happens real quick.
I can't breathe.
I'm gonna
This is
grab Dr.
amazing.
Boneless and
this is
just
some
shove
hospitality.
him in the boat, the rowboat, and Jade and Dr. Boneless are just gonna be sitting there waiting in the rowboat for whoever decides to accompany
I
us.
just like, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, so I thought you guys were gonna choose like one of like 20 options that I had prepared, but this is
Oh, no.
you're not going down the path. Any
You
of those
said no
paths.
to like 4 of our other
That's
plans,
yeah,
Wes.
I didn't say no. I just gave you like the surroundings. I told
paths.
you what was going on. But
You deterred us. I like
I'm
this
sorry.
plan.
I like
Okay.
this ending. This is good.
Dr. Boneless and Jade have got this.
We're in the boat.
Maybe. Who knows?
We're the dynamic duo.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, I mean, we could, yeah, just leave your stuff here, and I guess it's fine. Yeah, the rest of these guys are gonna stay here, but only you two come. Me and Forgetful over here will take you to see the captain.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
quickly before I do throw Dr. Boneless in the boat and get in. I want to just quick sidebar whisper to Kaylin. How long does that spell last of walking
Oh.
upon water?
Kalen's already
yeah,
gone.
he's
Dang
he's
it,
he's stealth
Caitlin!
he's stealthed
Oh,
away.
no.
Why
He's stealthed
aren't
away.
you helpful now?
Because I already had a plan.
Yeah,
for all this.
he's stealthed away.
All right, great.
Hey,
Well, then I'm in the boat with
Jade-
Dr. Boneless,
Jade
and I
guys-
didn't take off any of my stuff.
Can Jade
You wanna
whisper
relate
to
to
Dr.
me?
Boneless what the plan is when we get on the boat?
If we have time before the other, it seems like the
Oh,
other guy's stalling.
Jade.
So
Do you want to relay it to me, and they can relay it to him,
no.
since we'll still be on the ship?
No.
Okay.
All right, enough of the talking thing. We're gonna go now. Okay, you. Look, all right, just get in the frickin' boat. Take these two with you. Make sure they don't have any weapons.
And the big guy kind of starts patting you down for
Does he look in my backpack?
He doesn't touch me.
no. He goes to Dr. Boneless. Leave the bag.
Okay.
Just you. And he looks at you, Jade, and like kind of looks. You know, he's about like 6'5", but still a little shorter than you. He kind of like looks up just a little bit. Drop everything. No
No.
armor, no weapons.
No.
And he like looks to the goblin.
What do you mean? No, no.
And the goblin raises his hand in the air like an X, and the cannon on the other ship fires.
Oh,
come
no.
on.
What?
And
I want to strike that goblin guy down so fast, Wes.
you want to
That's
try? You want to try
immediately-
to do
yes,
that?
I want to beeline. I just want to slice him in half.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. This did
And
not
while
go
this is
well.
going on, that is my cue to jump off the ship and cast water walk on myself.
Okay, so you're going to attack this goblin.
Yeah, if I hear the cannon go off, I'm hitting him.
So you draw your sword and run forward, and there's a splash of water on the side of the ship. They fired another warning shot, but you draw your sword, and you charge this little goblin.
Yep.
Whoa, go, go!
And
Ooh.
Did you just kill a man?
I just got a 19, which I believe is a crit
And
for
that-
me.
It
I don't.
is.
Is it, or we figured that out
Wait.
last time?
Oh,
That was
wait,
just
no,
a fighter.
Maybe it
No.
wasn't. Okay.
I think it
Was it
wasn't.
only just for
think it's
me?
only for
That was a-
Fighters, right? Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, still a 19 plus 11 is 30. No. Yeah, 30 minus 5, so 25.
25 damage,
No,
or
to hit.
25 to hit? Yeah, I mean you
Oh,
definitely
Wes, I
hit
do
this.
way more damage.
You definitely hit this goblin.
Great. And now I'd like to slice him in half, please and thank you.
Yeah, that might happen.
Wes, I almost did max damage. So that's going to be mathing. Shoot. Oh my god, I'm so bad at 17 plus 18. Who can math?
Yes.
I
my God,
gotta
what's
see
tonight,
something real
guys?
quick. I gotta roll for something real
38,
fast.
I think.
Oh no.
36?
35.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 35. Thank you, Cody.
So yeah, the first hit, like, doesn't completely kill the goblin, but you've actually knocked him back. It impacts his little tiny metal armor, cracks it in. You hear a crunching of bone as this breath gets knocked out of this guy. It actually cuts through the steel on part and sprays the deck with blood. Knocks this poor goblin back about 15 feet, almost off of the ship. And then all of the other pirates draw their pistols and point it at everybody who's on deck. And if you guys remember, you also asked everyone below deck to come up on top. So they are now pointing their pistols and their swords at all of the innocent civilians.
Wait a second. I thought we retconned that.
Yeah,
You
we
did
did
not.
retcon
We
that.
didn't clarify. Did we clarify?
No, that was clarified. So you like, because
Okay.
during the retcon, you said you wanted everybody to go above deck.
Got it,
So that is
okay.
the situation that I've had. All of
But-
the civilians are up on deck now.
Got it.
Oh, jeez, what has happened?
Do I get my 2 attacks before he's knocked back?
You get the first one, like, it's a goblin versus a Goliath. Like, you didn't do enough damage to kill him, but you definitely smacked him really hard. You do have your other attack, but this is that, like, you didn't really let anybody know, so you are the only one in this surprise round. So you can attack. You could run forward and attack the other one, or you can attack one of the other pirates, but they are all aiming their weapons at the civilians on deck.
Wes, can I
Yeah,
I don't know what this counts as, but can I have can I keep my peripheral vision on the other ship just in case there's a cannonball coming so that I can
So
Eldritch
the
Blast
first
it if
one,
it does?
the first one they fired landed in the water. It was another warning shot.
Okay.
You keep your eye on the ship. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Because I think my Eldritch Blast can change the trajectory if I do it right. Perception 16 plus 1, 17.
17. There's an interesting situation going on the other ship.
Uh-huh. Mutiny?
Sort of the goblins.
No, the captain from your ship that disappeared is now holding their captain at sword point.
Okay,
Ah.
that's where he went.
And I am currently on the water.
Oh my
And
dog.
Kaylin is running.
Do that.
How do
with
you
your
get
17,
there?
with your 17, you could tell he's soaking wet.
Oh, he swam.
Captain of his swim team.
Um,
It was the
I
captain.
rolled very high on the roll to see if that happened, and it did. It rolled very
Alright.
high.
Chill.
But you have just
Got a good
attacked
pair of
the
lines.
goblin. So
Okay.
all of these guys are just like dual pistols or swords, and they're like holding them to civilians. I'm hurt. And the big guy, like pretty much is holding up a sword to, a few people. Don't make another move or they all die.
Wait. What did you expect when a cannon just went off? We're not just going to attack if your cannon just went off. It could have hit us with you guys on it. It
Listen,
was just a reflection.
Listen,
Who just did that
Reflection.
perception check?
Me?
Dr.
Dr.
Boneless.
Did you tell us?
Nope.
Not yet. I have an announcement to make. As the
Yes, Doctor.
captain, I'd like to direct your attention to the other ship, in which my one of my privates is holding their captain at knife point.
What the?
And now what do you expect?
Listen,
And he kind of
How about-
the goblin kind of hobbles up. He's very hurt.
yeah.
I'll say that. Like, I had drawn up their hit points and stuff, and this poor goblin is just barely hanging on.
You have about
just-
10 seconds to get in your rowboat and get out of here before we light it on fire and throw you overboard.
Because you guys have cannons as your warning shots. We have our fists and knives as our warning shots.
And
So
fire.
take your poison.
You guys really like your stuff, don't you?
Yeah,
Oh.
we really do.
So
And
Do
as the
indeed.
captain, as the captain of this boat speaking, get your asses off of my boat before I castrate.
With your perception check, I need you also to see something. Dr.
Okay.
Boneless.
Do I see it?
That was the best intimidate check though from
about to be the
Dr.
actual-
Boneless.
That
Come on.
was.
Listen here, Breeze. I
No,
can
no.
still
What
read
did you
the
What
live
did you roll?
chat.
What did you roll for
For my
intimidate?
perception or intimidation?
Intimidate. Yeah, go for it.
Wow. Well, get your asses off my boat before I castrate you is pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So good.
Kodo, inspiration. I know.
I'll add my inspiration. What do I get to add?
Kudu.
A 1d6.
One-
If I remember correctly.
Okay. Oops. Hold on.
I did it again.
Okay, so the D6 was a 4, my intimidation is a +4, and I got a 13. So 13 plus 4 is
21.
17. 17 plus 4 is 21. The math takes me a minute.
Good work.
They're afraid.
Oh no, I like my marbles. Thanks.
But with your perception check, you notice that the actual captain of your ship and the captain of their ship are now hugging.
What?
It's
Poor
just
kids.
like,
Pardon?
Kaylin, what
is
are you
that their
doing?
partner?
On.
What?
Kaylin, what are you doing?
He's
I was
walking-
gonna run over to the other ship, but
You
I
can
mean-
do that if you want.
Do you need to?
I don't.
I
Well,
don't know if I need to now.
well, Kalen wouldn't have seen this, would he?
I'm on the water.
Maybe you'd still see it from above,
Perception check?
perhaps.
I can roll perception.
No freaking way. Okay, I'm making some story decisions with the dice right now, and the dice
Mhm.
are very much in favor of just nonsense right now.
Yay!
I'm just gonna let you guys know.
Are they in love?
It's all right,
Little
everyone. These idiots are friends of mine.
You're kidding me.
I will literally say that Kalen had like a guiding bolt prepped
Really?
in his hand, ready to fire off at the other ship, and it just phases out of existence.
After hearing this, is the goblin still on the ground? Like, still trying to
He's
recover?
like, okay.
Can I help him up?
Yeah. What?
And he looks at you afraid and looks terrified at Jade and looks at you.
Are you nicer than she is?
Come here, I'll help you up.
And
Oh,
he,
one
shaking,
misunderstanding.
and hurt reaches his hand out. I just want to let you guys know because it's hilarious. He's got 3 hit points.
Oh, my dog.
Like
You're so
you
close
messed
to
him
killing him,
up.
Jade.
Like so bad.
You almost cut this goblin in
Almost
half.
cut him straight in half. He's so
misunderstanding.
lucky he had I had him with
That's
like a
what I
miniature
wanted.
plate armor. I know that's what you wanted.
Bothering me.
That's
Oh my
fair.
god, we almost just destroyed a friendship.
The dice do embrace
We don't-
chaos. Like this is nuts.
Yay,
I
chaos.
love it.
I don't. All right.
Great.
Anyway,
I'm really
I'm
sad.
gonna-
So-
I'm really sad Odd isn't here to
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
back up the captain.
so they pull up their ship,
Oh,
and we get to use this
Oh.
nice map that I made.
Hey!
Oh
Hey.
no, you literally made a
Oh,
map and it turns out we're not gonna
map.
fight.
We're not even
So,
gonna fight anymore.
I
mean, we
made a
almost
battle
did.
map
I
We almost
appreciate
fought.
for you
the
guys
detail,
to
though.
fight.
I just went full screen on
I
this.
was
Aw.
ready to fight.
Whoops.
That's too bad, Wes.
Yeah.
I was
sorry.
completely
That's
ready to
so
fight.
But
Like, I
it
was gonna
looks
run on
cool,
water.
right? It looks
Yes,
like a
it
cool
looks
map.
great.
I made
Why do they go full
ships.
screen on the stream
Really
and I can
cool.
just? Oh wait, it's not on the roll 20. I was gonna say,
fully
why
ready
am
to
I going full
run
screen
on
on
the
the
other
stream? when I
ship,
can look
start
on here?
blasting some people.
Get out of here.
Wait, Wes, can you switch it? McAfee. Oh, did you end up using it in the end? The one that I sent you. Are you able to just put it on roll 20 so that we
Yeah.
can see it on there?
There it is.
Ooh, look at that map.
I'm
It
sorry,
looks
Wes, but
great.
also
It's
I'm
alright.
not.
No, it's fine. No, I listen. Here's the thing: the dice are
The
the controllers
rule-makers?
of the world right now. Like,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Great
it-
detail there.
so
Yeah.
you know, I'll just let you know what I thought you guys were gonna do. Feign surrender until they pulled their ship alongside to steal the
And then jump
cargo,
on.
and then jump
Said-
them.
That's what I said.
That's what. Yeah, that's what
That's
Jason
what
was.
I
I was
said.
like,
Literally what the plan was, and then you sent
then
them
we
over in a rowboat.
Yes, to make sure that no one was armed.
Oh.
So if
I
you had
Well,
hidden
here's
your
a-
weapons,
Jade doesn't
Well-
have patience for that.
Here's a fun little fact
I
about
know.
Kevin. He doesn't need weapons. He's a spellcaster.
I
For
know.
you.
Well,
You're
look,
a spellcaster
I-
too.
Also,
then.
guys, I
I-
forgot.
boneless.
We got a donation from Rugrat. Time for
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
old
bring it up later.
6-9 roll. Closest to 6-9 gets a healing potion. Actually,
Come on.
Is it a healing potion, or did you want it to be an advantage roll? Because $20 is an advantage roll, $10 is a healing potion.
By the way,
Yeah.
Kaylin's just kind of like standing in the middle of the ocean right now, just standing on water.
Oh my
Like
god.
what?
I got a
Guys,
13, so.
I just rolled a nat 20. What a waste.
Oh.
I also just rolled a nat.
Oh, 2 healing potions. Alright.
Oh, we're like
Got-
twinsies today.
I got a
Nat
12.
1?
I had a 13, so I'm not getting nothing.
I got a 12.
So 2 healing potions, so I believe that would be.
Oh, 2 healing potions.
That would be
Oh.
Steve because he's closer to 6, and who's closer to 9? I think.
I got a
Cody.
12.
So I think
So
that's
Cody.
good.
Oh.
Okay. So Tyson and Cody get a health healing potion. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Rugrat. Thank you.
Thank you, Rugrat.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate that support.
Oh no, there's the thing. I create a bunch of contingency plans every time I make a scenario or do something like that, and this just went off the rails, and I kind of love it. I actually I
knows
really do
that-
love it.
Yeah, our job
What?
is to mess that up completely.
By
Yeah.
now, you should know that we're not going to follow your plans.
No, here's the
actually-
thing. I never actually have a hard plan. It's just like I have a bunch of potential paths that can arc off, and I can improv stuff. This I
To be honest, though, we would have followed your plan had you not deterred us a little, because I feel like we were on that path, but then we
I
got
was ready to
scared
slightly,
after what you said.
I was just letting.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. What I
Backtracked.
do is I let you guys know the situation and the scenario, because I didn't describe in detail how the underneath was for like a fight if you guys were to kidnap these guys and kill them.
That's fair.
So like being
I actually thought you were gonna
when
say
you
that
make
they
those
were-
decisions and are talking about that sort of stuff, I want to be sure to give you the most information, because Jade is a very skilled warrior. So is Tyson. All these guys are familiar with combat, so you would know the situations dealing with different environments, which is why I give you guys that bit of information.
Fair, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was ready for a fight. Like, I had everything planned out of what I was going to do.
So you're just walking on
Because
water
of-
right now, Kaylin.
Yeah.
No, not even walking, just
Wes,
standing.
what would you have done if we had no plan? Because at one point we had no plan.
If,
Yeah.
I mean, they would have come over, told you to drop all your weapons, and then they would have done this, and then we would have had this scenario, and you guys could have done what you wanted.
I actually thought you were gonna say like as soon as you said that it was a
But
little
they legitimately
low rolls.
potentially would have sunk your ship.
Yeah, I figured
I
they
had
would
a
have.
feeling.
You sunk my battleship.
Not my bad.
No.
Meanwhile, the
I
captain
love not.
walked.
I love not planning a whole lot of stuff because it makes it more fun to improv.
Oh,
That
absolutely.
was that was the dumbest thing almost we've
fun.
ever done.
So they
I was
pull,
ready to
You're gonna
sneak
say he
off.
kidnapped and then
so
just
they
fell in
pull
love.
up to the side of your ship, and like your captain jumps over. I'm so sorry about that, everyone. These idiots are friends of mine from Mithros. This is not my ship, so they didn't recognize it. Isn't that right, Alan?
Makes sense.
And he,
Alan, there's
Sorry,
another
mate!
Alan.
Alan,
sorry, it's my fault, really. I didn't know you guys were from Mithros. Well, it doesn't look like you lot are. You're a little too fancy and dressed up. But yeah, we tend to take care of our own. We don't rob people from the same town. That's my fault.
Can you get me something to deal with this? I'm hurt.
I chuck him a healing potion.
So you throw it at him?
I chuck it at him. Gee,
Wait,
Avenir
Drink
that
is
up.
was 3
done.
hit points. They may
Yeah.
just hit him right perfect.
I'm gonna
oh, yeah,
roll.
that's right. Oh no, you have
Avenir
to kill
is
him,
just
man.
done with the situation.
So,
Perfectly good.
Yeah.
deal, just
my
sitting on the
dice
water.
apparently really freaking hate this goblin because he rolled a
Did you
2.
just kill him?
So here's what's gonna happen. The healing potion
Oh.
is gonna hit him directly in the face,
Oh no.
cutting his face up with glass shards and knocking him unconscious. But after the damage is dealt, he heals because it's a freaking healing potion. So he's just unconscious and being healed at the same time.
Oh, hold on.
At least he
This is
lived.
Amazing.
Dear
I
God.
thought you murdered him. It's gonna say, oh,
Perfectly good
the
heal
thing
on
that
the
kills
water.
him.
What the Yencheko
What
just
the
donated
Yencho?
$50. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yench roll, highest and lowest player roll. Highest gets a player hint, lowest gets advantage.
Oh,
That's a
Yeet,
really
funk
cool
roll.
from your
That's a
friendly
fun.
neighborhood,
Like
Yench.
that.
These are
Thank you,
so,
thank you.
like,
Well,
very
I
much-
think I get the advantage considering I rolled a nat 1.
8.
And
Possibly.
also, thank you, Skykins, for resubbing for 37
I got a
months
2.
in
Oh, wait.
What
Welcome
the
back to the
heck,
club.
Cody?
Got a 4.
And thank you for the bits.
Yeah.
I mean, I rolled a
got
19, but I
nat
can't get a
one.
player hint, so.
Cody for sure. Who's the
Cody.
highest?
I got a 3, so if you got that straight away.
Mine is an 8.
So I think you get the player hint.
We
Yeah,
all rolled,
we all rolled
really
horribly.
crappily.
What?
And that
Wait, who
that
got
roll
the-
I just rolled for fun, and I got the high roll, and I can't get
Oh, you
player
got the player
hints.
hint.
No, I can't get
Oh.
player hints.
Would you like
Oh,
to do
you-
me?
So
Yeah.
Jane got a player hint.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Hey.
and Cody
Who
got
got your first
a
player hint?
advantage. Thank you very much, Inchenko.
No,
And
I
Skykin's
appreciate it.
subscribed for 37 months, and then Smoshfan 1939 gave 25 bits. Thank you.
Welcome to
you.
the sub club.
Oh my gosh, this has to be my favorite episode.
Oh, this is so great. Just
Shenanigans.
water
It's just
walking.
it's nonsense.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
utter
the
nonsense.
captain now.
So much has happened.
I am the captain.
Yeah,
now.
literally, Dr. Boneless went, I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
I'm the captain.
That's the first thing that popped into my head. Which one of you is the captain? Me.
Yeah.
My-
I was gonna say
Abner
this one.
and Jade are like, yes, he is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
My,
then
my original plan was to jump off the boat and like run across the water while they were distracted and start attacking.
So yeah, I mean, they pull the ship alongside, and your captain jumps back over, and yeah, you know, these
Poor
idiots are
goblin.
friends of mine. The other guy, you know, kind of, oh, sorry, it's, you know, it's my fault. Yeah.
It's all right, bro.
Oh, what'd you do to Frank?
He fell.
He hit his head, remember? Did you
Yes.
not see
No,
it?
This is their captain.
He goes up and kicks the little goblin's foot. Frank, what are you doing sleeping? What are you doing? What happened? His arm is dented. He's bleeding.
He fell
Wait a
really.
minute. He's got glass in his face.
We tossed a healing potion at him. He
He didn't play catch
He
properly.
didn't- Nap.
he didn't catch it. He fell. He fell really hard.
He's
Fell really
breathing. He's
hard.
breathing.
I
Oh,
tossed
he's
him
breathing. I
healing
can see the stomach
potion.
move.
I
And
tossed him a
and
healing
like
potion. It just hit his face.
and
My
like your
apologies.
captain is just shaking his head. Like, I cannot believe we almost got sunk by these morons. What was that? Nothing at all. Yeah. Well, apologies. We can escort you the rest of the way to Mythos if you want.
That would be
Much
wonderful.
appreciated.
It sounds good, just in case it happens again.
Oh,
At least they see your ship.
What are you carrying, by the way? There's a lot of people,
People.
Yeah, just people.
and
People.
you guys don't see Arturus anymore.
Where did he go?
That's fine.
Perception
I'm
check.
okay with that.
I'm
Yeah,
perfectly
you can
okay
do a
with
perception
that.
check if you want.
Is he about to turn into another ship since he can just apparently turn into anything?
Well, changelings is only humanoids.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah.
turned into a mimic, that's a whole other story.
Just turn into another ship.
I believe that would be a 17.
Yeah, 17. Out of the corner of your eye, while this whole
Yeah.
a lot of the situation was happening, you did see him morph into someone that looks like one of the refugees. You can't
What
be
a
sure
little
exactly which one,
bee.
but he's hiding amongst the refugees.
Avner just rolls her eyes at that
All right.
and just
Um,
mutters under her breath.
No
Yeah.
backbone.
And I guess that's gonna be like pretty much the end of this episode, guys.
Welcome to
Good.
episode 37.
I'll just reuse this battle map another time. We'll do another
Yeah.
pirate adventure or something. I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
But-
I mean, we have to
No,
come
it's
back
okay.
anyways.
It was fun to make, honestly. But
It was
yeah,
so fun to
that
play
was
that.
Oh
a
my God.
fun episode. Nonsense. I hope you guys liked the player memory.
It was awesome.
Somebody's gonna have to throw Kaylin a rope.
We haven't really had like just kind of a nonsense episode in a while.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
It's
been a
I had
long
a great
time.
time.
I think it's been since the Dr. Boneless episode.
Oh my god.
The
that
Yeah,
was
Halloween
everything
episode?
was so
Since last year.
serious. I had to get out my sillies today.
Well,
So
good
great.
session, everybody. This was a lot
Seriously
of fun.
though, somebody's gonna
Yeah.
have to throw me a rope when we go to the next station.
Yeah, probably.
Kayla's just like sees all this unfold and just see them like walk back. It's like, what the bleep?
Yeah, pretty
Wait,
much the
how long-
boat starts sailing over, and you kind of like watch it, and are like, "What's happening?" Because you don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm just standing.
The
on
ships
water.
are about to hug.
Wait, how long does the walking on water?
How long does it last?
How long does it last?
How long does it
Hold
last
on.
before you just?
Hold on, let me look. I think it's just concentration.
Okay.
Oh no, 1 hour.
Okay. I
I'm
was
sure
like,
you're
if it's
gonna,
1
like,
minute,
run back.
then was like,
Yeah.
it's like
No,
no,
we're good.
just like
It's an hour.
This was our April Fool's episode, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
gosh.
This was.
Oh
It
my
really
The
was.
day after
Yeah,
April
April
Fool's.
Fool's.
Yeah,
Wes.
this was yeah. No, I didn't plan an April Fool's episode, but it kind of freaking turned into one.
That's-
So
Welcome
you know
to
what?
April
That's
Fool's.
okay.
That's why your dice were doing what they were, because it was
Yeah.
an April Fool's episode. You
Yeah.
didn't even know it.
So
Yeah.
thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Yeet for Initiative, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a good weekend.